A very good evening to all of you out there. This is your humble servant right here on this platform. Michicha or BBR and Numre. I believe strongly say everybody is doing quite well. All right, guys. So a very good evening to all of you, Michicha or BBR. It is my humble time to be here. I don't know, but Nyama Air Koso. So I just want to make sure that I come in quickly to talk about certain things at Air Koso Ewa Ghana. To be honest with you, some of these things I know it's not palatable for some people to hear, but at the end of the day, people need to be paid. And situation, I some way, but we have to do what we have to do actually. So I'm here to do just a needful to this topic and session. Information reaching us a beer after Christmas. Nana Kwame Bediakon will come out with the next line of action. So if you meet me here, yes, that's what I'm going to tell you, and that's what is going to happen. But I want us to talk about the issue that is going on in Ghana right now with respect to the taxes and stuff like that and budget for 2025. And in Asefo, why is this thing going on? Is somebody trying to sabotage somebody? And if the person sabotaging somebody, is he sabotaging the entire country, including a public sector? So if you have a brother working in ministries, working in other departments, stuff like that, they are all worried right now because if the mini budget is not coming on, it will affect a lot of things. And most people will not have their salaries after Christmas. And that is the reason why we are here. We want to ask certain questions. And I believe strongly said, after my presentation, all of you will be in here and have a common chat. Because you see, sometimes I keep saying, these things are precedents when you set them down. And people also copy from those precedents. Sometimes somebody will also go and do the same thing because and we have to stand in the name of Ghana, right? Nationalistically, say to me, sure, say Ghana first, right? Say sure Ghana first. And yes, idea, it doesn't matter who will be the president of the Republic of Ghana. People will continue to do it because they also feel said they have to do it. What do you say? So if you see me here this very hour, I'm just coming to present this this issue. Is it because of that or what is actually going on? Now, information I'm picking out there, like the MPP is looking out there for the 3 million taxes waivers, $3 million, $3 million, $3 million tax waivers. For some other companies, they have termed them as 1D, 1F, right? And in the other hand, the NDC also is looking up for counseling. They want to cancel certain taxes. So it has become like a super bantamweight before the two political parties. And this is what we have right now, to be honest with you. What we have right now is the two political parties. And it's very, very important that it's on it. It's very, very important that we have to just do the needful. We have to just do the needful. So what I'm saying here is it's on it. You see it there. So what I'm saying on is when you go on the live stream, you see it. What I'm saying there is you see want to talk about these problems, right? Want to talk about these problems, and it's very, very important to talk about them. It is important. But massa, so when you be a juma. se unua bi eye juma se unua bi eye juma and our ministries and as a department and as any other part. Thank you so much, Rebecca. You always show up to greet first. Thank you so much anytime you show up. But more than I say, or best subscribe, you know, I share, now I comment. We are talking about Mother Ghana. I want all of us to take this huge responsibility on us. Forget about NDC, forget about MPP, and let's look at the bigger picture into whether it is good to have these waivers against the budget, against the cancellation of certain things in Parliament, and then against those who need to have money to celebrate Christmas and after Christmas. You understand what I mean? It is you think say here, but for me, from where I sit, I think say if you have a brother or a sister working in ministries, that person will be affected very, very well. Oh, thank you so much. Good evening. Yeah, will be affected because of these tax waivers, no. And I don't know your take on that, but I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to go into all the things we need to go into. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, Ghana, some of our brothers and sisters, or more system, no, they are believing God. They say, it is very, very important. We try to hammer on some of these things, to be honest with you. And then when you are living outside there, your brother or your sister will be calling you, yes, Ali, me nisiko, school be quine, I need money, I need to do this, I need to do that. All these things will affect you whilst you live elsewhere because somebody refused to pass or refused to bring the budget in question, so more approval for what they have to do with it. So we're going to talk about this thing. And the reason why I want to talk about this is say, Obi Frame or say, Charlie, it no be easy. Things make hard. Yes, things make hard because budget, no, you to me and prove it will bring issues or it will bring couple of stuff. But more than say, you hang around. You might have a different mindset altogether with respect to what is going on. Makan say it depends on how you see some of these things. It depends on how you picture them. Because you picture them in a different manner. But why should a national budget, be held into ransom because of a tax waiver of $350 to companies that we believe said that those companies are strong enough? You understand what I mean? If the companies are strong enough and the companies are big enough, then these stuff with taxes, no, san komuchia se na ebe ya ye benye sa scan bi di aye niama e wo Ghana. Ahokyere na e wo Ghana ni nyina no, it's all because can be ni ho. So if you can pardon some of these things and allow the companies to pay those monies they have to pay, we can continue to have better roads and stuff like that. So that is what I want to talk about. It's very, very important that we talk about this. And for the sake of Mother Ghana, I want all of us to come in. It's very important. This is for the sake of Mother Ghana. We have to do this because it is Ghana. If we say yeah, at the end of the day, you know, how are we going to survive, and how is our brothers and sisters out there going to survive? So we need to talk about this. Now, it sometimes me, if I'm saying some of these things, because I don't want any other political party also to copy the same. We have to look into some of these things as a country, right? We have to look into it as a country. It is very, very, very important. We have to look into it as a country. And say, if we don't look into it as a country and the taxes are not being waived, and Ebane said, "Ye say na we say at the end of the day, no, Ghana and Kobe, people will be very, very like amount for ninja and things. So we have to find a means to talk about some of these things at Koso Ghana. It is very, very important, and this is the reason why I want to just present this under this show today, dubbed the $350 million tax waiver. Is that the reason why the Nado's government have refused to present the 2025 budget? Is that the reason Is it the reason why? Why is it that the budget is not coming into parliament? Saying parliament will work on it. Obi can say parliament and but you have a sister, you have a brother, you have an uncle, you have somebody who is working in the public sector who need money to pay school fees. So what are we going to do? And even when you look at the amount of money, yeah, with for other those 16 companies now, yeah, but so some of them are mining companies and stuff like that. My dream say and you understand me? I feel say and that is the reason why some of us want to talk about this. I believe strongly says most people sometimes don't get excited with respect to some of these things, but it is what it is, and this is what we have, and this is our country. We need to fight for Mother Ghana. We have to make sure Ghana works for all of us. We have to make sure our sisters and our brothers continue to survive. You understand? Survive. Yeah, they will keep asking us for money. They will keep asking us for money every time. They will keep pushing and asking, if you have something, can you send me something? I'm struggling. I need that. I need this. I need that. But again, at the end of the day, it is done on us to do the needful. And I believe strongly, say, sometimes you might think, say, Ukasana Okano, and do baby. But it gets to a point where Kasana Okano, and to me do baby, because we need government machinery to work, and we need government and it's everybody to work. Now, the reason why I'm raising this issue is I have a difficulty, and my difficulty is, why is it that for the first time, for the first time ever in the Republic of Ghana, the mini government budget statement for the year 2025 to 2024 2025, the mini the time they have to present it is elapsed, and now they are thinking of doing that, or Parliament is thinking of coming back in January 2022 to do that. And this is going to affect a lot of things if these things are not worked on. Now, is another question, Peter maybe say, the $350 million taxes are now buying a person on the with Yama companies. No, what is the benefits for the youth? Are the youth going to benefit, or the ordinary rich person is going to be rich and will be more richer? Is it going into companies that the youth will get something to do? When you look at that, is it going to balance with the budget? If it's not going to balance to the budget, then we have to talk about it. The reason why I'm saying so is that youth will be in here, Juma. We can almost see a 1D, 1F project. But can you come to terms of it? If the company itself, some of them are mining companies or Mosika, if they are able to do all these things, why should they do some of these things? So what I'm saying here is it is very, very important to make sure all these things will work. It is important. It is important because we need some of these things, and that is why I'm saying that. All right, guys. So sorry for that. I have to take off a couple of stuff. But again, like I'm saying, it is very, very important to make sure government machineries will work. It is important. At the end of the day, things will go the other way around. But more than say, Obama, you share the live streaming and comment below. It is a little bit tough for us to get what we want right now, because everything we want to dwell on, I slow kakra. But again, it is what it is. This is what we have to do, and this is the talking show we are doing. Sometimes I open the line so that we can have a very good conversation going forward. It is important that we keep doing this, and we want to humbly want to ask the president of the land, Nana Akufo-Addo, say these taxes now, that money, is it going to come back to us? Is this money is going to come back to us as citizens, or the youth are going to benefit from this, or is just something that somebody want to just enjoy? Is it part of the deals? Is it part of some of the deals that people just want to fill their pocket? Is it some of the things that people want to fill their money, their bank account with before they leave government? So if it is just for 1D, 1F purposes, quote and unquote, Why is that kind of tax waivers now holding the budget? You understand me? Why is that thing alone holding the budget? If it is beyond what we think, if it is important than even the budget itself, then fine. But if the budget itself is better than the what you guys want to do with the $350 million tax waivers, and yeah, fine, then it is. But I'm saying, say, why is it that we keep cutting taxes? We keep cutting taxes. We keep cutting it and be giving it to companies. And those companies, when they come in, they just recruit few of the youth, and then most of the youth are working on the street without job. So my point here is, why can't we tax the companies who need this kind of tax waivers? Why can't we tax them? Why? Let's tax them, because when they come in, they are not employing our guys. They just come in with all sort of things. And a human no compare this go to one go to you won't get it. This go to one go to you will not get it. It's very, very important. The way it's here. I don't know exactly what is going on. I think say I have a very, very, my lighting is not the best. It's kind of, I don't know, but I'm trying to make sure I adjust everything to make it work. If it's okay, just let me know from your end. If it's too dark, let me know so I can do something about it right now. So like I'm saying, we are talking about the taxes now, not a buying per se or wave, right? Taxes now a buying per se or wave, that's what we're talking about here. And we are saying, say, the monies that they want to waive against the kind of system that we're trying to build, is it going to help us or is not going to help us? And why is it that they are trying to stop bringing the budget to parliament to be approved? Obibe can say no, they are not doing that. Somebody will say no, it is like this, it's like that. But we want to make sure, say, we ask questions, legitimate questions, things that need to be taken care of, right? All these things, that the hula baloo and the confusion that is going on now. Most people are worried. The people that are worried, those that are working in ministries, those that are working in department, those that are working on Ghana highways. A lot of people are worried because of their salaries. Some of these budgets and stuff like that is on that particular budget. So most people are very concerned about it. Obi Beba can say, why do you want to talk about this? But the thing is, at the end of the day, here, papa, for the ordinary Ghanaian, somebody who is working for many, many years, or here scared to the money will be only here scanning, because some very Christmas, say Ghana no Christmas salaries about from 23rd, 24th going. So if there's no budget for that one, at the end of the day, people will still struggle. And that is why some of us, we are talking about this right now. I believe Songli said the government will find a way, they will find a means to do some of these things, irrespective of what is going on in the political arena with constituency, parliamentary, whatever, recollating and all that. Irrespective of whatever is going on, we want to stand in the name of Mother Ghana. It is important. It is very, very important. So we want to stand in the name of Mother Ghana, because Ghana first. Maka say Ghana first, because if you don't do Ghana first, at the end of the day, MOBR. So if you want to do we be and Timisume be we and Timisume be, at the end of the day, it's gonna demoralize everybody. Ebusia oba anu abomodi ase obe comment na wa share na wa like na wa hate the like button. Amami, why? Me here like button up. I need it. I might not be able to make extended like I used to do, but I'm trying my best to make sure I explain to you guys what kind of situation is going on right now, how many people are reaching out and they are thinking about how to celebrate Christmas, and because of money, you understand, because there's no money in the system, because they've not the budget is not in the limelight. And my questions are this: between the budget and the 350 million tax waivers, which one is very important? You understand what I mean? Between the two, which one is very, very important in Ghana this year? Which one between the two? Which of them are important? If it's not because of selfish interest and monies that people want to accrue to themselves, then why is it that somebody is trying to make sure the taxes will go before the what do you call the budget, the mini budget will go. You understand what I mean? So what I'm asking here is, who is in charge of these things and who is trying to make money? Who is trying to make money out of the 350 tax waivers? Now, who is trying to make money against the budget? And why is some people want to hold the whole thing into ransom, beginning to feel say, okay, we are means we those things, no. And then I can say, you see, some of these presidents, no, people they are putting it on ground. Oh, that also do on it will be the same. And that is why I'm saying, say, the earlier we talk about some of these things, it is far better for all of us. It is far better because Ube can say, oh, media mini Ghana and famo, nyon baby or munye, and the NTA for famo, your baby or munye. But ask yourself, is it something that we are prepared for? Is it something that we are ready for? Is it something that we are thinking about? That is why we are doing what we're doing. Is it because some political party want to score some gain, or they want to do something because they are about to go? Or is it that some people are coming into power and they are also stopping some? I mean, I'm thinking of all this. I don't know about you. Maybe you are not thinking about it, but I'm doing, because at the end of the day, it's all about Mother Ghana. Everything is about Mother Ghana. Whatever is going on in social media, you see things that are going on. Everything you see going on anyhow, basa, BBI basa, it's all about these things. It's about the two political parties. And we can say they are the same. Okay, yes, but now one of them is in power. What do we have to do? We have to find a way of solving problems. And to me, other than that, for the next 4 years, things are going to be the same way, right? And if we don't find our way to curtail some of those things, it will be worse. And when it becomes worse, then what are you going to do? It will give an option to people, right? I'm going to talk about something and I will enter into something else. That is why I'm driving myself a little bit slow into that end. Now, my question is, what is the problem with our president actually right now? What's the problem? Actually, what is actually is the whole thing about? If not because of somebody's selfish interest, is it the reason why? Why is the Minister of Finance trying not to come to Parliament to come and present the budget? And why is it that they are holding back? What is the issue? What actually is going on around? What actually is bubbling? What actually is causing all this confusion in the system? What is going on around? That's all I'm asking. And why is it that they are looking over the 350 than the budget? Why they are looking at that one? I think somebody have interest. Somebody have a special interest. Without a special interest, all these things that we see will not happen. But people have interest. They have interest in that money. So Sikano, look at the amount of money government want to waive to 1D, 1F companies. How many people? How many people have the 1D, 1F companies have been able to employ among the youth in the areas where and I know that some of these companies are mining companies and stuff like that. So all these waivers that they are waiving for them, how many youth are they going to employ at the end of the day? It's very important to us because people want to know. Otherwise, this amount of money could have built something else, could have transformed something, could have employed a lot of youth into something. This $350 million, it could do something else. That money can go into something. So that's what I'm saying. If we don't do things well and we just want to say go to Parliament and go and say yeah, then will make these taxes go and people will just go enjoy. These monies will go into individuals' pocket and the Ghana will be struggling. The whole country will be poor and individuals will have their pocket baffled like that with the money. What do you think is going to happen at the end of the day? What do you think? That's the question I'm asking. It's very important. It's very important because Maka say Ghana first. Okay, Ghana first. Irrespective of what is going on, it is Ghana first. For me, I don't believe in Yatu Abewi, everything, Pibia Kodedin. Sister Namini will be Kasa. Or some people say, Charlie, what is going on inside the new force? Charlie, didn't Koso. Or say, oh, Bibia, everything has gone back to normal. It's like people want to chop the Christmas after the Christmas, then we'll see. You understand? So everybody is relaxing. But yet, some people are not going to have money to pay fees. if they don't approve the budget. So you see how difficult it is. In other hand, some people are chilling. The other hand, some people, though they are chilling for the Christmas, they are still thinking, because if the budget is not approved, it will go a long way to affect people that are working in other sectors. I'm saying, if you have a brother, a sister, somebody working in any of the sectors, he will definitely be affected. Definitely, he will be affected at the end of the day. Because the reason is, Sikana esa komo prove sene beya whoever come into power, whoever take over the reign of government from 7th January, no, Sikana ma, then all those people working in the that sector will be there. No money. For me, I don't really care about it. I know most people here also don't care, right? Mhm. But at the end of the day, somebody will be calling the brother. It was Germany. Charlie, bro, minisco, skade say bane maye, and to say, Obe to me, my name is Kakakra. You understand what I mean? But more than say, Obe share, no, subscribe, no, comment below, send it, you know. And no, I was here with one of our brothers, and before I'll go, I'll give me a shout out. We're gonna make sure we support him also to keep moving. I watched a couple of his videos yesterday, and he was doing so well. I mean, it is good. I saw those ones. It is very, very important to support people, to make sure that we all move. You understand? So that we all move. It's important. One, yes, sir. And yeah. So what I'm talking about is say budget against $350 million. Do you think, say, if they don't have share in that $350 million, anchor, they wanna bring the budget? Somebody have an interest. Somebody really, really have an interest. So we have to look into some of these things. We have to look into it. I don't know your take, but I need your comment. Your comment are needed. Please share your thought here. Don't worry about it. I'm cool with anything you want to say. It doesn't mind where you are coming from. Just share your thoughts. I'm live on Facebook, live on YouTube, on two of my pages on YouTube at the same time, presenting to you this very, very important thing. It might not be important to people, it might not be important to some other people, but it is very, very important. Today is Sunday. I believe strongly say Obia will fee, Bibia the ding. More number busy, no, more busy the way it's here. But I believe strongly say most people are home, and most people will be thinking of Christmas, because any air 22nd, tomorrow is 23rd, 24th, no, bro nya. But people are thinking, how can we help our brothers and our sisters working in other ministries? Say budget na maswa to me present here because of $350 million. And why is Nanado burning? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes when I say I don't know, I don't really know. Why is it that the president of the day, this is the first time ever in Ghana, I be who said Nyama we AC? Is it because somebody and Okana a Koane bar? It's coming to the ordinary Ghanaian. Do you think said these people are thinking about the ordinary Ghanaian? Because they can have their monies through back door, and people don't have money to buy what they have to buy, or people cannot buy what pay school fees, because after January, you see January pay school fees and people will pay school fees, right? How are they going to pay the school fees if the budget is delayed? If the budget is delayed, what is going to happen is that most of the department will not have their money in on time. When we say Ghana and so the ebani sana sana sikano and quantum the near woman say sikano a check from Ministry of Finance to other places and other places and other places. Ebudu hono na ukrano why emre na wuni sika uko bobusun akranas ubedi se ebusun na asa ba di usika na asa account na ese Christmas buy na ukwa de waboka. So these are the things I'm worried about. I don't know about you, and I don't know what you're thinking about right now. It is true say we are in the Christmas season. It is true say we need to support people. It is true say we need to share, we need to smile and all that. It is very, very important. But let's do our best to ensure say sasika we ne wo ho no 250 $350 million, no, that tax waivers, no, it shouldn't happen, because that is a big amount of money. That big of money there is big. So sasika no, so now even budget no cry saying budget for that 3 months, no, expenditure for the 3 months, no, and no cry saying before this tax waivers never on. It's very, very sad to me. Sometimes when I hear some of these things, I ask myself, do we have people who really think about Ghana, or these people are just thinking about themselves? And Nkosi Daben, is the youth of Ghana really listening to some of these things? Are they really listening, or they are just focusing on things that are not important? Are they listening? Are the youth actually up to speed with respect to some of these things? Which you're a youth and you sit back and you see that two political parties are fighting over tax waivers, over budget, and other things. You have to sit and think. Obibeka said Jimmy san. People are just Jimmy na Dawson. Esan said Jimmy na Dawson. At the end of the day, you just do things anyhow, and then the youth to struggle. Good evening, my sister. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good at your end. So today I'm talking about the $350 million. Sorry, 350 million or million dollars tax waivers. And then the question is that the reason why the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government is refusing to present the 2025 mini budget? Is that the reason? And even if it is that reason, is it a big reason enough? Is this significant enough to stop? I mean, that's the question. And if that is the case, then our president is being insensitive. Actually, he's not trying to understand what the ordinary person, the teacher on the street, the teacher teaching the kids, the people working in ministries, people don't, I mean, that's the question. You know, if you really understand what I mean here, it's very, very important. That's why I keep asking those questions. And I know, say, you guys have your own questions there, but you want to ask them when I open the phone line. So stay there with me. Don't move. I'm going to present this one quickly. I'll give you some updates and we'll share with you something that I've received quickly. When we start moving, we'll move so fast. So is the question I'm asking. Maybe you will have the answer, and when you have the answer, I will be so happy to ensure, say, you will tell me what answers you have. Maybe you have a lot of information than me, so I will be grateful when I open the phone line so you come and share what you think it is. You might not be living in Ghana, but you have a brother working somewhere in cocoa board, somewhere in cocoa processing, somewhere in tour, somewhere in ministries, somewhere in ECG. You might have a brother, a sister, somebody working. This is the situation. If the mini budget statement is not being laid in parliament and is not being approved early enough, what is going to happen is that people are going to get staffed. They won't get money to pay fees. January pay fees, school fees. So they won't get money to pay all those things. So that's the thing. It's very important. You think that it's not. You think that, oh, me and family, oh yeah, government, it will affect you. Those in the university, the lecturers, the university lecturers. And one thing he said, for the lecturers, once their managers get stopped a little bit, they'll go on strike. When they go on strike, it will affect your brother, your sister, whoever. Because say akramate say what's for results no and my and your money so moko university crowd baby will fee. So that part of it crowd no. Can you imagine, say you have a brother, sister who want to go to university, or tough for my feeling, be okay, or train keke, or train keke say a friend for school more. But essence say what's the resource name by NT and to mutim or more train. Then you acquire your yana see budget in my NT into me to our lectures no. Then you see what is going there. Academic curriculum no I say no. So these are the things we have to think of. And this is the things I'm saying that the youth of Ghana won't be many because at the end of the day, these guys are showing you pepe. Then when you come back again, you come and throw your vote behind them, you have to know what's going on. You really have to know what's going on. And just don't go and celebrate Christmas. Ube jiweni, obi tu kwaime kase obi tikemu or call north or kojineni or call Christmas ni din. The person is not thinking about after Christmas what is going to happen. Or baby, you know, or baby who say, hey, esa anse budget ni yan proving terminti. Me say usikana kokem and answer salary number. Uji December, no, you are happy. January is coming. Then you understand what I'm saying. It's going to hit you like a flood. When it hits you like a flood because you don't have money to pay school fees, that time you really understand what I'm talking about here. You get it. Now you won't get it. Now you don't understand. You think, oh, we're here. because uko jiweni kona kwa jiweni ujiweni wia ujiweni wi na ubefia and I say yes nya kano no kwewum. So what I'm saying here and say it is important we ask those questions from a president. And if that is the reason why Nana-Addo and the finance minister they're trying everything not to bring the mini budget, then it's going to be one of the first thing ever SC Ghana here presenting mini budget somewhere like that. Because as far as I'm concerned, I know say every December biya how many budget in the ebaso. I know say every December biya so ebaso yeah, then the president will come and give his statement of address and there be those things no. So I don't know exactly what is going on. Say be biya ebasa. And Tina Bibre can say they have a plan to stabilize the country, but most people are cool. Moon cool down, cool down, cool down, cool down, cool down. Let's make sure we cool down. We have only one country. We have only one country. So what you approach, your mother is there, your brother is there, your sister is there, your siblings are there, you have a lot of family members down there. BBC come. BBC says many ukasaya come. So we have to keep our words and keep praying, believing that things will be okay. What do you say? We have to keep praying, say Nyama be okay. The way pepe. So, like I said, we have to keep our fingers crossed, keep believing that they will bring the budget, they will bring it. But for me, this money that I'm seeing there, $350 million, Charlie, $350 million. A bit me as a factory bears a 4. A bit me as a factory bears a 4. So why is it that we won't allow those people to pay? I didn't think sir. I don't know why we keep waiving taxes for people. Companies that have money, national companies that have CEOs abroad, and then we have to just do this. It is it's sheer wickedness. It is sheer wickedness because at the end of the day, we need to ensure say these waivers will stop. Waivers, or parliament. Company be free zone company see or taxes they are waiving. And so see how many people they employ. See how many people they employ. Few people. If we have to pass these things for them, then what we have to do is say we tell them say, you take a lot of people then, because at the end of the day, people need job. There's no job. There's no job in Ghana. It's making a lot of people to be more frustrated. More people are getting frustrated each day because there's no job. When your connection be edi to who say yo there. Your connection be cost so you are happy with it. So you don't even want to look into what is going on. You don't even care about the confusion. People don't want to bring the budget. You don't even want to care about it because Wolfie say, hey, okay, that's what you think. But at the end of the day, people need money. So why can't we allow even the companies to pay the taxes? Why are we doing this to ourselves? I didn't think my companies into your taxes. At least see the amount of taxes some people paid. Some private people they pay. Now you want to waiver it for people because it is 1D, 1F. 1D, 1F. How many companies have you contracted from beginning to the end? Then you want to waive all these things. There are some of those companies I understand said they are mining companies, and you want to waive all these monies for those mining companies. What is that? What's going on? What's going on? If not because of sheer wickedness, if not because of persemin kumenya, if not because somebody has a share, if not because somebody is going to get a kickback, if not because somebody will get part of the money, if not because somebody have interest, if they have interest, if not because they have interest, why shouldn't they pass the budget? Why didn't they bring the budget to parliament? Then the minister of finance didn't even show up at all. And then now this is what is going on. When you check everywhere, all these things that are going on, it is because of that, right? It doesn't make sense to me. To me, it doesn't make sense. Now, the information I'm picking here is that public workers are worried. You understand me? Public workers are worried because their salaries will delay. Ebusia ehun hia pa office ehun hia mesa say we ye ejuma na wa ye ejuma at the end of the month now you usika no because obi approve budget no. So most public workers are very very disturbed right now. Meaning, we say most public workers are very very important disturbed. They are disturbed because sekano emma. You understand? So that is the thing. People are slamming each other. The minority is slamming the majority for abandoning parliament because of the budget. These are slamming this for this, and you can't. It's all because of these two people, of course, right? But it's affecting majority. And for now, we have only one of those two in power. So what do we have to do? What do we have to do? Do we have to allow this 350 to go through because of the budget, or we have to stop the 350 and then stop the budget? Is that what we want to do as a country? That's the question. And I need people out there to come and say something. You understand me? I've been talking for the past 40 minutes. Very soon, I'm going to open the phone lines. I need you guys to come in. I want us to discuss this. I want us to talk about this. You might not think that it's important, but to be honest with you, it is. It is. It is very, 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 very important. Very, very important because usikana will send the corner. Ebusia, usikana will the money with sisters, with brothers every day. You know, all those monies now will send taxes no more. You know, ekwa baby. And so be obroni bi abesi factory wa Ghana. Ono also to mean to your taxes and to you waving mano. And who te how who say oh me I'm not paying taxes. Oh boy, you are paying. Who send this car? That money they take e-levy, they take what. Then when you send it to your brother or sister out there, he's going to buy something in the market. There will be taxes on it. So even if you are not in Ghana and you are staying outside, you're still paying taxes. And because according to sources are mentioned, you see, those living in Ghana, no, you see, Ghana is sending Ghana no economy ni booming. You understand me? Yeah. Because most people that are living in Ghana, bebre into so that's the thing. They don't pay taxes. So the money you keep sending home, oh mommy yare, no was sending, oh papa yare, no was sending, oh sita here store, oh here scaby the IB, no was sending, when's here we no was sending Christmas eba, no was sending 200, be at the end of the day, the taxes bebe name, in so much set to a tax bebe. You see, so at the end of the day, all these things are becoming problematic. It's becoming problematic. Yet people are sitting in Ghana comfortably in their home and they want a tax waiving of this amount, $350 million. Abba, Ebusia. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. I'm telling you. It depends on what you see and it depends on what I see. That is why sometimes I want to give you the opportunity to come in to present what you think. It's important you also come in to share your thought because we share your thought. People will know what you think because it is very, very important to know all those things. One yebia, then I say, oh, no, you don't care about what is going on. But everybody care. We all care. So if you care, then do something about it. If you care, if you know you care about Mother Ghana, do something about it. Because if you leave it that way, at the end of the day, bibi, ebeye bibi. You understand me? If you leave it that way, bibi beye bibi at the end of the day. So it is important we do our best to ensure say we keep pushing the government of the day. Let's keep pushing Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to make sure say the budget statement will come. Because I'm on for breu. Masa, me say I'm on for bre. I'm telling you the truth, I'm on for bre. You don't know because you don't know, you think that it is cool. It is not cool chop like that. And we cannot allow that money to go. This big money, it can build a lot of things. $350 million for a tax waiving? Why? Abba. No, we don't have to. We don't have to. I don't know about you, but me, from where I sit, I feel like if we continue to do this, it's going to be a problem. Ebusuya, I have 11 people watching me right now, and I have 11 people that have hit the like button. Continue to hit it. It's very important. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to open the phone lines. Okay, I'll open the phone lines, and I want you to share the live streaming. I told you guys, I said we are doing all this for Mother Ghana and want to continue to do it for Mother Ghana until we get a vivid outline program and what we have to do to support who we want to support, right? We will not stop. We'll continue. But for now, let's do all this in the name of Mother Ghana. So when you come in, I don't mind where you are coming from. Whatever is on your mind, you can talk about it, and it is welcome. I don't really mind about that at all. It's very, very important to me. I need everybody to share what he thinks about the situation in Ghana. Don't think say wonni ho enti emfa wo ho. I'm saying say if you think say wonni ho enti emfa wo ho, at the end of the day no ebefa wo ho, because usika ko Ghana there be a time echo Ghana, somebody call you from Ghana, you spend number of money minute on phone, keep talking. You spend all the time to be talking. You understand? So at the end of the day, these things go a long way to affect Nyama Air Cost. So let's continue to make sure we do more engagement with respect to those things now. Air Cost. It is very, very important we do that. It is very, very important. I'm trying to make sure things go well. So it is very, very important we try our best to do all that we have to do to make sure things run perfectly. Sorry for that freaking light now, Ebasono. So let's continue to support Mother Ghana. Let's continue to talk to what we have to talk to. Let's continue to ask questions. It's important. Me see, is it because of that money? Is that the reason why our President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is doing this? If that is a reason, then I think that they have to come in again, because it is not fair. It is not fair. To be honest with you, it is not fair. I'm saying it is not fair because people need their money. Me see public sector, people are crying, because they are worried. They can't tell when they're getting their monies. They don't know whether their salaries for January will come or February will come. You understand me? They don't know. And I'm saying all this because if they wait, then people start crying. Then what do you want the person to do? I mean, personally, let's think about it holistically. Something need to be something before something need to be something. Obisi one year bibi. So if you don't do the right thing, at the end of the day, the wrong thing will come. You do the right thing and you solve all the problems that you need to solve. At the end of the day, you stay cool. So what I'm saying is that they have to do the right thing. Whoever is in charge have to do the right thing. Whoever is in charge have to do the right thing and ensure say things will work. Why they are here? Because at the end of the day, people need their monies. People in the public sector need their money to celebrate Christmas and to pay school fees. You understand me? If they don't get their money to pay fees and stuff like that, they will start calling you. They will start calling you out there. They know, say they have a brother living abroad. They will start calling. They will start doing what? Calling. So what I say, they will start calling. It is very, very important, to be honest with you. The way I am Ghana air, Ebusua, we'll be surprised. Things will take us like a tsunami, Things will take us like tsunami. We want to forward see, shum, say, because the planning, people are planning so many things before this January 7th. A lot of things are going on. A lot. Nyama e koso. People are planning a whole lot. So we have to watch out. When you see something going on, come up and say it. Don't keep your mouth, or get somebody informed. Get somebody informed about what is going on. Because me say, see, $350 million now person will sign up. If they sign that money, some people will be laughing. Sikawu, I'm telling you, some of the companies don't need this money. Some of the companies, based on the names of the companies I see, some of them are mining companies in the Western region, mining companies in the Ashanti region, mining companies in East. Some of them are mining companies. And all these mining companies, they need these tax waivers, including some companies that have been there in existence. Company be one man in a check, papa. Yeah, this our company no can 1D, 1F. They will want to, because of 1D, 1F, that company is going to get these tax waivers. At the end of the pescade idea, then we'll be waiving taxes for all this in the name of 1D, 1F. 1D, 1F, how many constituencies what Ghana? The whole Greater Accra. The whole Greater Accra. How many companies have been constructed under 1D, 1F? How many of them? I mean, people just want this money. So people, that's why they are. Look, if it is only the companies, if it is only the if it is the reason, if the reason why the budget is delaying is these companies only, these tax waivers can be pushed into next government, and they can look into it holistically and do it, and then they can look into this. But Esan say obisi okay, upe tax waivers means you mean peneso, me per se cancel e-levy, me per se cancel betting tax, me per se cancel this, me say cancel this, me say cancel this. So because of that, 90 enye So we are in standstill. I mean, you see, that's the thing. But at the end of the day, we need these monies for the public. Obia ye juma wo ministries we graphic and times. Obia ye juma wo ministries we graphic and times every day graphic and times every day graphic and every day graphic and times. Nipa ni niska. Obi kura ye juma wo ho or pension call scan every month pension scan 300 400 300 400 300 400, and that person is just waiting for just a no few small money keke for the person to go chop Christmas because of $350 million for somebody who is making money already in the mining company. And for budget go through for people to receive that money. I think, is it good? Is it good? That's what I'm asking. Is it good? So we have to know. I mean, some of us, it is sad to see some of these things. To be honest with you, it is so sad. They say Nyama we ACC ni ade. And how are we going to stop some of these things? As a youth, when we see these things happening, we have to wake up. How do we wake up? We have to shine our eyes. How do we shine our eyes? By taking all these guys out. How do we take them out? That was the reason why we're supposed to do it past 3 Saturdays back, but we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that because obviously the youth are not angry enough. We are not angry enough, and so we allow this to happen. Okay, once we allow this to happen, we can't do anything. We have to sit back, relax, think about what to do, but we have to talk about it because obi enjoy no $350 million. Ghana crowd ya no mo kasa ya na emi hi o. Ye we see this. So. And so mo parliament no more approve nyama. They always approve it in dollars. I don't think yes, sir. Do you think that if you go to China, when they want to approve something, they will approve it in dollars? I mean, I'm just asking a common question. This is a common question. And why can't we turn this whole $1 million thing into a PPP? At least let's turn it into a PPP. Then we will know. This is calling the dollars million in this thing. Let's turn it that way. So people want the ordinary Ghanaian will understand. Say Nanado say or no a question because of budget ninety, because of a non peneso. So also only there you know go agree. You understand me? Anyway, guys, I'm going to open the lines right now. When I present my stuff for like 1 hour there about, I just want to make sure I open the phone line. Maybe somebody is there, you want to say something. If you are there, you want to say something, I just want you to comment below. I will just drop the line and then you can come in. We can have a fruitful conversation. It is very, very important to me sometimes to make sure I have somebody here so we can have a very good conversation going on. But to be honest with you, from where I sit, I want to appeal to any citizen who believes if they don't approve this $350 million, they shouldn't approve it because we need that money. That money could have done so many things. That money can do a lot if the companies are strong enough to stand on themselves. Because 1D, 1F, a shall say that 8 years ago. So if I shall say that, I don't think the companies still need this kind of waivers. They've been enjoying this thing long ago. They've been enjoying it. So I don't think they have to just say they need waivers again. Because I think those waivers should be one time. It should be one time. Once the company is set up, why do we have to do waivers every time? That's my question. Maybe you have a different answer to it. I've just opened the phone line. You can go ahead out there and then you tell me what you think personally. That's very important to me. So I need you also to just come in and tell me what you think personally about some of these things now. I'm raising within the few minutes now. I just want you guys to come in and let me know what your takes are on that particular matter. Let me know. I'm just waiting for the first caller and then we roll. Okay, I'm just waiting for the first caller and then we roll. Unfortunately, no. Yeah, I will tell you guys later. I'm getting some information down here on my phone, but let me wait. Unfortunately, I will tell you guys when I'm about to roll up. Why? When I'm about to roll up. So I want you guys to request and join. Request and join right now. Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. I have some things I want to show you, but I feel like I need to make sure say we finish everything here. Then I'll show you guys that one before I wrap up. So I'm waiting. If you want to join us, that is the phone. That is the link here. You can hit on that link. That link will ask you one or two questions to connect yourself. When you connect yourself, after that you can come in here. I don't mind where you coming from, whether you are NDC or you are MPP. Just come and tell me if you think say this is good or it is bad. Just tell me your opinion. That's all. It is fine. I mean, we are Obinekai, we are brothers. We all understand what's going on. You understand whether you are from Afro, you are from there, you are from there. Just come in, just share your thought. It's very important to us. We want to know what you think. Is it good? Say government is not bringing the budget, and do you think say is because of the $350 million tax no in Tiana? If you think so, let me know. I'm waiting for you guys, and I want to make sure I get you guys on board, and then we have to discuss this. I need all of you here, please. I need all of you. Sometimes I want to invite you all here because I want to make sure you share your opinion. Your opinion can be different than mine. My opinion can be totally different based on what I'm hearing or based on the information I'm picking. Mine will be totally different than yours. So I want to know what you think and what you is on your mind right now. So the line is open, and I want to hear from all of you here. Just come in, tell me what you think before I roll up. Or if you think you cannot do it on that, you can just call me on my phone. Uh-huh. In my phone, the phone number is 059324421 0592324421. So if you can do it that way, there's no problem. I'm going to put it that way here. Senebeya, you can call me on that on WhatsApp. So that's the phone number also right there. You can call me on that if you feel like you want to call from there. It is very important you do. Otherwise, I'm gonna share what I need to share and quickly roll on. It is very, very important. So I'm waiting for the first caller. And if you can call on the phone, I will put you on a loudspeaker on this microphone, and whatever you're going to say, everybody will hear it on there. So I'm waiting. It's very, very important to all of us here. Before that, since I keep waiting, I want to make sure say I put this information across. Like I said, I reached out and I was told say by January or end of January, we'll have some information. Okay, by January or end of January, we'll have some information with respect to with a way forward for the new force and in that swore ABBA. So let's keep believing that something will happen, and let's keep believing that things are going to change. That's all I can say for now. Let's keep believing that something will happen or something will be on. So I'm believing that like I'm saying, say Bibi Baswa will just share that information quickly to all of you. It is important we let you guys know what is going on. I have only 5 people here, and I'm still hoping that somebody will join. I'm hoping that somebody will join. Today is Sunday. I know most people are chilling. It is Christmas, and I know most people have visitors in their home, and people are chilling up. Yeah, it is what it is, man. You got to chill. It's important you chill because Charlie Obinekaya Adekamu is shit. So you don't know what will happen, right? Adekamu is shit. You don't know what it's gonna happen. It's very important we do that because Charlie, you don't know what will happen tomorrow. Sika no wode besie saa wobiri sika no besie saa na obi afa akyire na wayɛ den wakɔfa na wadi. If you are not there, then the person will enjoy the money. So kwasia or dwan wo no office wo nyansa o sika na wo de sie no na wo agya no. So if we chill up when the time is around and you have the money with you, if you chill, it's very, very important to chill. One chilia obi be chilia ma wo eno de nokre ne baako pe mesi wan ye den one chilia obi be chilia ma wo. It's very, very important to know that the chilia fine one chilia mesi obi be den obi be chili usika obi be di usika na ma. So it is very, very important to note that. I'm still holding on to see who will be the next first caller. The messages that I've received here is from Oli, Rebecca, and Georgette, Rosemary, and the rest are mine. So I don't know. Sometimes I keep saying, say, it's not all the topics here will be palatable to you. To be honest with you, it might not be, but when we look at Ghana as a country, as a whole, it is important. Say we talk about some of these things. To be honest with you, and when you look at, you're gonna say, oh, it's the same two political parties. But let's look at the receiving. Who is receiving? Who is gonna struggle? You understand me? Your brother is gonna struggle at the end of the day. So we have to then find a means to address some of this issue, and then we talk about it because that $50 million, no Charlie, it be womb ankasa ankasa ankasa. So somebody should understand if they don't have special interest. Tear me see if somebody don't have a special interest in it, it is easy. Who needs special interest, Uma? You shouldn't even worry yourself. But if you have interest, if you have a special interest, then that's why you want to hold yourself up and say, okay, if you guys don't allow me to pass this tax, then there's no budget. You understand? Uh-huh. That means that somebody is want to enjoy from that money. It is very important we make sure say we put those things across. It's very very important. Senator and Pepe. I want to know that I want you guys to know that I'm working on something and I'm going to post that one to you guys very soon. It is very very important to get you guys updated with stuff. But again, just request. When you request, then I'm going to get back to you. The way at Pepe. What guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? Can you hear my guys' voice? Can you hear me? If you can't hear me, let me know. Who is there? Can you hear me? Okay, Brakojo is here. Hello.
Yeah, opening that soon.
Me say uji wani enti me ntumi hu me
Yeah. Then my yeah, a little bit tired. I call Christmas kakra, but enche bibia be yeah.
ye
Na
da nyame ase.
obi ahu to say, bi ahu ye de.
Yesu adom ye ginam.
I see an me who topic no. I mean, see so far na dia na mo yeah yi na yesu yentumi nka bi kakra na.
So far no you are the first caller so far. I actually know I was thinking said this topic. Initially I wasn't ready for it, but obi ema me hint be Charlie was say Charlie I'm sure now after Christmas mo niam bed in pan
Oh, okay.
because say omun to me and approve dia a bit very difficult ama some people. So I was like, what is the way forward? Because I said some people are holding things up. Say
Okay.
if you agree for us to waive this $350 million, then we'll bring we'll allow the budget to pass through.
Okay.
You understand? So it's a little bit problematic right now.
Ha.
I don't know how we want to run a country like that. To be honest, I don't know. We
Ano?
cannot run a country that way where 1D this tax waivers no is for 1D 1F.
Okay.
1D 1F tax and on person wavy, and NDC is saying no. We want to cancel what do you call this?
One this one fact.
Well, no, they said they want to cancel betting tax. They
Yeah.
want to cancel e-levy. They want to cancel emission tax and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they also said no. So because of these two things, no, our budgets, no, are holding on, and because of budgeting holding on, no, the ordinary public sector, no, is crying at the background.
Okay, yeah, so because but the only problem I mean who in the whole blah blah is as on mine and kasana ye bunu. Ye politicians no I taking up for how they are mature. Ye critics are proven in among because one we don't hold them accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Say yen the asma will say we corner question bramaya na ko jen ya name one. Bibis binyama be saying you consult your constitution. Bounce a hano, akwa a no one, akwa to say, Unyam power Libya, Okuta Tumino,
Mm-hmm.
Onya to the electorate until say another 4 years be a mandate and sana. And you know the Omo Yeni Nana, both MPP and this Nina, they are looking at their interests first, not the interest of the country. So
Hmm.
what's here no. As a man, we no more the masses are going to suffer because masses no we never affecting it because almost political interest no more dream. MPP fees or more no more they are headed Mahama Ban. Mahama Ban so person also also making sure ourselves when he take off, our Ghanaians will not blame him and also bit many BBA or the back so MPP na yeah na oman say. So enunti Andra as the name say wotie the alenchamantin call Mahama or no kan. One thing that I agree with him and say when it comes to govern a nation, it shouldn't be bipartisan. And no
Mm-hmm.
problem. Yeah, the African system of government in a partisan. And you know, so you be or you tear MPP. Even those MPP ni be a juma, bet me abua and answer so or the big bomb man initiative be a bomb man. It's not so no NDC and vice versa. So it's a big issue as a third world Americans as a Ghanaian with the NCMI Ghana. The problem I work when it comes to policies is because everything has become so partisan. And nothing will be a anko on your partisan and kebe man.
Mm-hmm.
So because nye level sisi ana ye do a MPP ni NDC. Sabi will be kwa kodjon so kra MPP ni so when who they are mature. You see,
Mm-hmm.
I think in a mini budget, I'll say you pass it. Ne etimi bua na affecting a lot of government institutions because of obi political interest in you know. The thing is holding because and serve obi interest. When we cry electorate you have to aba at the amount so come the omu ye no at the long run be affecting ye na ye ni say no. Well, yeah, be affecting. Omo no they have their way out. The may go around all these blah blah yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
it's very very sad. It's very very sad the way our politicians are behaving right now. My Ghana, very very sad. That very very sad. Now I'm doing why I'm in Tiasi. And you know, and I make or say electorate, you to me hold them accountable. Say yeah to me hold them accountable. But this is the case. You can say so. We take it some matter we cry the court cry for judicial interpretation cry no so acquire bipartisan acquire menka bipartisan acquire partisan so nti no wunya clear even so we cry keka ho bom so okay both two parties in the parliament they omo ye nyina na ye de omo be court cry na do court wo cry na judge not one cause any interest nti the rare constitutional interpretation na ebetumi agavin wey say ebe force e be a minister so obeba na ana say ebe force wo na so beto into agreement na etumi abo mo ma pass no it's not going to work well you know it's a big issue I hope some for beba so na etumi ato again na
Yeah, I've seen a lot of live streaming going on and stuff like that online. But my problem is that this thing we have to find a means to address it because I don't see why the taxes are per se waiving should go ahead of. I mean,
the incoming government sana okay
those yeah, because they want to make sure the tax waivers will be approved before the budget will be approved. And I think say those companies are still they've been getting these taxes approved waivers for many years, I guess.
yeah nti
I guess for 8 years. So just for one particular year, so when yeah, at least that amount of money nuclear war now to $350 million. No, you to me fancy factory for.
And anything I mean, I both a MPP for comment Thomas because Mario Poto, Mario Poto, Muni say, Mama government, your person baby beer, which me. You can't move to me, maybe beer. Leave it for the man, give the man the chance. Why you move Ghana for your CM? You must in change, Monko, not your banner. With your son or so obey. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Na yɛnyɛ deɛ ɔsɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɛbɛtumi aboɔ man because sisi a na wo deɛ ɔmo yɛ no ɛyɛ obi ano aduane na ɛbɔ no ɔno minister no ne MP ne wɔ yi deɛ ɔmo nkɔ akɔgye ɔmo akatua bɛte dɛ
Oh, Meji, that is a problem.
wate
Oh,
ase sɛdeɛ awoka no a sika yi sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ project bi a at least yɛ wowɔ faase bi anaasɛ wo nua bi a ɔno nso ɔte akuraase bi a na wawie school ebi obɛtumi through that obɛtumi akɔnya adwuma bi ayɛ sisi a na ɛhɔɔdi nipa no so nipa no daily bread obi daily bread wɔ mu sisi a deɛ amomo yɛ nti no onipa no yɛ dɛ o reduce ne daily bread so te sɛ deɛ awoka no mo ayɛ for 8 years so it's sad the way a politicians a woto abɛtia wɔn na wɔn kɔ fi abɛn mu a the way wɔn si yɛ no is very very ahai smooth transition deɛ ayɛ ne obi akɔ ne baabi woba na ofeeli a wafeeli obi abɛn mu sɛ wɔn na wayɛ no wafeeli ne yɛ us nkyɛn so yɛyɛ deɛ deɛ obewu a ɔte so ɔbɛpɛrɛ saa gidigidigidi you know it's very very sad it's very very sad but I think say in your third force saa nneɛma wei na ɛbɛyɛ yi ɛbɛyɛ no fi yɛ system mu because if you have a third force that is very very strong even here in America koraa no sɛ Republican ne Democrats anka wɔn wɔ third force anka nneɛma bebree bi a wɔn yɛ koraa anka they won't do it
of course, yeah.
so because wɔn suro wɔn suro sɛ ɛbɛyɛ wei but you know too much is going on in that country right now but now say dwen ho a me say we say obi hu a na saa sika we ebi beble kodi obi bottom but
Oh, and then na say nko obi botuma anka they will do what they are doing. If it's for the companies, just relax. The company is still in existence.
they won't collapse
They
they
will not.
will not collapse you know 2 weeks and not 3 weeks na them company na collapse they won't collapse your more okay your company your more tax waiver basis at time are you telling me say if you pay even if you pay that taxes for just 1 year is going to collapse your when your benefit for 8 years, not just 1 year, and as a couple of months you are paying for data. Then I don't know the kind of company that you are. But I say, opening you are your money.
Very very sad. Very very sad. So before I'll end, I think say like saying the last time okay,
Yeah,
most of the big political parties are doing a lot of work already.
yeah,
And so yeah, by Empo, we have to we have to find a means, even though we are waiting, we have to still do our best.
of course,
What that side we
of
have
course,
to do our best.
of
What
course.
that side before I will end, I'll bring that topic also.
Yeah.
But anybody at all can request and join. Me, I said I don't mind whether you are MPP ni and you are here NDC ni. Just come in. Let's
Of
be
course,
Ghana.
but come on, you know, man, and at the end of the day, you know, you share ideas, put our differences, you know, aside and listen to each and everyone. Yeah, we are at the end of the day, and we are coming to one compromise. A bit me about your mind. Yeah, now there will be there. You can be sleeping or do something else with your family, doing her baby. The your man who don't know, you are sitting there spending your time, your energy, and everything. Your money is involved because you are paying for the internet, everything. You understand? Into a man who don't and fan who say we NPP, we NDC. Maybe some catch you, maybe details on me a card-bearing member of NPP. Okay, but I ban you year. Me who's a ban you year. No, my training. And no, just say. And into say NDC platform and now say we not say make me a corner my coach my dream and now say mean to me join the mayor young me and to NPP. I used to be an NDC, I came to NPP. I can go and then now I decided
Floating every time.
of course. Now I
Yeah,
decided,
they be American float here and float
of
there.
course. You who say you're a young energetic man with a lot of ideas who can help us near what the aspirant the who say this is the man who can save us because Kabas, they have taken us for granted. Look at what is going on in Burkina Faso. A military guy. Mr. Sawushe development that this guy is doing in Burkina Faso. You marvel. Almost on my school to say Bros Campari Mokra normally educated, highly French trained university graduate to Crampon. A Juma guy we and come and you be a Burkina Faso. You know, one you be naming Casa me for a soldier by so. But what that guy is doing right now, I'll will be what Ghana is here and can say my I see. You know, you know. I am going to and then Kofon said that maybe people are coming from church or
It depends on say obu how free say NDC MPP asem
yes, too much. What here, but
it's too much and baby but I'm looking at the ordinary Ghanaian guy be an minim no ye juma or tema. Me pese me boni din Charlie or send message or say Charlie we dear I did win sima your salary ako and I'm
asam
say momo mpae na ese mobo.
also I say debt ceiling. Yeah, no mind by parties and they are passing because someone to me and debt ceiling now, and now whatever they do, debt ceiling now. How will people get paid? How will even government machineries function? I will come. You're not Republican for Democrats. For my command, the differences not to on my party, not because of their interest, but because of the people that they serve, their interest. Because only themselves, yes, net there's a government shutdown. One. A bear affect you call for no could lie, to Abama, no, do my big jump on Congress one. So, but yeah, one entesa because your problem na make can you cook mutiny, ya tongue that. Ya toa MP no wato enti no kasa obi ntumi nka bi o kapra na wato we bi so on your problem no ya to no adana me person me use our question the reason why your politicians they are so pompous and they feel said they are demigods is because only panel wato ni kuku mutin di ama MP no dada enti MP ni kasa ko ntumi nka bi asem cross so kasa ni mo ye mistake cross so kan ntumi nka because wakoji 20 wakoji 200 Ghana bi ana wakoho ma wakoji school fees efi MP no ana wakoji nsanwode efi ne MP no enti no ntumi nka ye problem ye won no unto say bit me educate electric no mo hu say no even say nipa na aboa wo krampa you have given the person the power when I was man so onko so the person is still accountable to you and be educate wo and into na make say the masses no mo to about Ghana na yet Ghana no we are poor. No be as well poor Ghana be and you more yes either farming or trade. As you and as a petty trade and farming. And one idea ye Ghana. Obi uncle school beyond wedding be or some or your business or petty trading or farming. And one idea say the internet may suggest the new force to say the American who call town we are a be a wako kibi a crash be when we say this is what they do. Ebi omu and I say be omu bube and I saw we okay. My mom still no fancy we mu the same we are. Make me a be agro processing factory kitu bi. Say be a bit me the idea, it me the processing. And I said there's a market. I will create a market, ready market for the buyers. You buy and then you bring it to the city. And then you can have you make me creativity as a farmers market. Oh, the new force bit me creativity as a farmers market. Whereby you be wo bibi a be you be store bayre, you be store body, you be store emo, the local rice. And this anema no. It creates some source of income the amount of the farmers no. Into him so oduamo and so odua bayre no ya hwede na at the end of the day no. Obenya ready market no ata. So there are so many ideas. So many ideas. You to me starting from that level. Me see new force bit me be paying this young people who be you be a because only pan you sorry or pay obey dinner or the one family and no doing home. ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔmo nim sɛ saa sika na MPs ni wei ne yɛbɛto abɔ ɔmo de ma ɔmo di ɛnso ɔmo nim sɛ ɔmo di ɛbɛsa but that is the choice they have ɛno pɛ na obetumi de atɔn ne kokromoti no because wɔntumi antɔn ne kokromoti na ɔkɔtɔ ma ne free a ɔbɛhu ne bi ma te sɛ 4 years bɛsɛ ɔbɛnya obi a everyday bi anaasɛ everyday bi obetumi asɔre akasa nipa wei wa build the foundation wa ama ma me lay whatever I have to lay on it ɔbɛka obi biara. You don't even need to go tell the person to go and vote for me or do this for me. The person will do it for you. So that is the level or say new force no party na the ban. You to me creating a unique. And quiet to say MPP for or policy and normal way of doing stuff and no one yes and then can for so be any so.
Yeah.
So and the time you listening their campaign for so be any so if they are going to copy the same trend now, more trend in the and then for so be any so say you better sign your winner because you will be muna yatin class in what can help people to change their mind, and those are some of the things that only panagins son and one to me conquer for when people know and this all people cry. So, but we have to start from that, you have to start from there. Budget in the someone pass it there. It's going to be tough for people. It's going to be tough. Yeah, because after full, we are in the Christmas season, festive season. Expectation is so high. You know, I'm do go because some do my do my picture into inform. So you know my.
Brakojo obi bisa say oh yeah YouTuber now because we see what your voice that.
Um, in your YouTube, I bet me contributed to a lot of YouTube.
Okay. Hopes
Yeah,
Global, you can join in here.
yeah.
And I know I was on with him. He's from UK. I was on with him the whole time yesterday until I left.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, he also gave a lot of information and stuff like that. But I don't know if he's ready to join today. So he can also share his thoughts and stuff like that. Our
Yeah.
topic. But
Camera, press na share na mo ba
hopes
ha.
boy
Ebua pa.
in Pacho just LinkedIn. So send your work me I'm thinking say if the bigger political parties are working on something now and they're trying to make sure they meet. How many times did Baumia meeting a team? No, best 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Trying to come up with solutions and everybody know exactly what happened and stuff like that. And I know said they CC normal started finding what problems they think say over 2 million of their voters didn't come to vote. That's what they think.
Yes.
So I mean, at least they said it's not like say they don't know. Now they know what to do and what they are going to do.
Yeah.
So I think say if we are expecting something to come on by after Christmas, they are fine.
Hmm.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
It
some.
is very, very nice. Say you bring some information because me per se, dear, I'm just waiting. When they hit the ground running, then I have topics
Yeah.
like 10 reasons why Nana Kwame Bediakun will be a finest president Ghana have will ever voted for. And no mature to her. Like mature near there to her. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking whether I should discuss it now or after he comes in, in Tiama Adrina a little bit, hey, but I'm just holding on because mature near media to 200. I will bring those ones on when once he just says okay, I'm ready. Good. Then we'll pour all those things out.
Yeah.
Put
So
everything
yeah,
out
share
there.
be at
So
red account. Yeah, man, yeah. I don't know, but open yeah. That's how sometimes you have to expect all that. Yeah, my
mhm.
yeah.
Oh yeah, be mumu ye send ye or bia or Gina home kakra. Say na mini one of the coordinators ne kasa no catch them say Bibia ba normal, but like maybe after Christmas, they will come up with a statement. At least coming up with a statement is very good.
Yeah.
It is very, very important because that will give some of us the opportunity around to also start mobilizing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because Sister Senia, Joseph Kine, Joseph no so or person see what do you call
Community center.
yes, Opeso Community Center, then he will just hashtag it the new force. So he's also and then also Honma or Boabaneho. No crown officer, they can start with assembly members, like the new force assembly members.
Yeah.
And no super boa because assembly members, they are no those people you can
Have a,
fall on when they
yeah.
come to what caused the downfall,
Yeah.
what caused the downfall of the new force Intuminya Abane Dodono,
Yeah.
based on say Intuminya accreditation for people around everywhere. What do you say? So it is what it is. Yeah, brother, no see or beba or back say or say I'll come soon. Okay, no problem. So we're still gonna be waiting for you. Come and share your thoughts on this. Basically, no, and it's Sunday. Meaning say I'm out for a chilling. So sometimes it's out of chilling.
Yeah.
Anything I'm out for and show up, And
Yeah.
sometimes it is time. And I know say Ghana for baby air share a friend is saying a four yeah what do you call singathon. So I know say most people in Kumasi, like what do you call is it Madina? No, Madina is not in Kumasi. Maybe Philidia or something.
Yeah.
Or no Kumasi and some other guys be so maybe they are busy watching that. That is fine. For me, my concern is say the Christmas ni we know being yes can friend to your school fees are or how
Of
so
course.
we are begging them.
Of course.
Tax we dear or chain. Saa sika no ɛso yɛbɛtumi de asi another motorway
Yeah.
motorway Kwame Nkrumah motorway Accra Tema motorway saa sika wei yɛbɛtumi akase new concrete.
Yeah. And I think say you so you say Mahama so say no yeah Thanksgiving then.
What
Uh, uh,
what say?
you say Mahama so say no yeah Thanksgiving service so say bibi so.
Oh yeah mehu so I think say a lot of people are also jumping on that
Yeah.
mehu
And
yes
then,
Thanksgiving
yeah.
mehu yes it's rolling on the what do you call um what is the name of this
Yeah,
Wizor
Result TV, yeah, Result.
yeah I
So,
saw it
and
on TV.
I think TV S, Y, and Z. I think that they are taking it live now. On near TV, I think Go TV, money, money.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, but it is what it is. Some people are thinking of what to use to pay school fees after a year after Christmas. No, since yeah, the OG when you Christmas, yeah, what do you have to use to pay
Of
fees now?
course, and the responsibility there, say, and yeah, and stop.
Mm-hmm.
Responsibility is always there. It will never stop until that will become a new you know. Responsibility aspect in there whole, but you have to think about what is ahead too. They have to be worried. Because ɔman no mu no sika no koraa budget no koraa yɛapaase koraa mpo no ɛkɔ no sɛn ne yɛmpaase bi koraa no nkɔfo bebree ayɛ adwuma a bosome aso a sɛ yɛtua ɔmo ka koraa no a obi yɛde ɔmo ka 4 months 5 months ne deɛ ɛkekakeka na afei koraa yɛmpaase budget koraa yɛde kɔ akɔhyɛ budget. Oh,
It's very very important to be honest.
me deɛ to me deɛ anka momfa bipartisan wei no nto nkyɛn na nka ɔmo mpaase because sɛ anyɛ saa so ama government no take step a ɔbɛbrɛ arrears. Now you have to clear that arrears and some of the catch it out. People are gonna get upset. People go question Akufo-Addo the government. Well, the question now, when you have movie,
Mm-hmm.
the outcome be anya na Ghana for Gidi Omunyama, a show moon.
And no pressure near the bema.
Yeah, you know.
And no pressure near twamo. But thought pressure can see a pay the amount. Well,
No,
don't say yes, pressure near cosono.
the
Unless
MP,
they have some money somewhere to use.
where is
And
the
that's scour
money or money?
interest.
Yes, I want money be anywhere. The things MP make my popular one. Many MP. My like I said, me yet test on a man who may call a party member. But I was a sympathizer. Let me say I was a sympathizer of NPP. But Saban we are able it's nothing to write home about. Yeah, this is nothing to write home about. The expectations are what what catching and say be any we near the year no year cry. I know. We because me return my memo by 47%. You know, we need young, we need vibrant, we need we need you can say 21st century ideas. Start 1960s ni we ni ade no the infant chamber because the way we are saying, you know, it's about jobs. Obi wako school ekodu he onimnyansa nimdie a na sɛ adwuma no ni hɔ a saa nyansa no nimdie no hyɛ ne tiri mu ntumi utilize a bɛtumi aboa wɔn a wɔni saa nimdie no onye adwuma nyɛ ya obi akɔ university na wakɔbɔ degree ho ahwan akɔnya ho ahwan ɔno na onim nyansa ho ahwan na sɛ wɔanya adwuma anya a mfasoɔ bi ani so benefit bɛn paa na ɔman no for that matter ɛbɛnya afiri so yɛde aban sika ama nkurɔfoɔ bebree yɛde agye scholarship ɛde aba aburokyi abɛyi yɛ courses ne ade ɔmo kɔkɔdu adwuma Ghana koraa yɛ mɔ opportunity
Hmm.
some nti saa sika no yɛsɛe wɔ saa nkurɔfoɔ no nyinaa mfasoɔ bɛn paa na ɔman no nya afiri so wate asɛ menim madamfo gɛ a yɛma no scholarship ɛkɔ University of Edinburgh ɛwɔ Scotland kɔyɛɛ ne masters owi ɔde abɛtena kurom ha wanyɛ adwuma da kɔkɔ ama Ghana government da
Oh.
Ghana government scholarship ne yɛde no kɔyɛɛ ne masters wɔ Edinburgh fully paid owie wanyɛ adwuma one day koraa ama ɔman Ghana ɛna ɔde abɛtena America
Oh.
just
Ensu aban na atua ne bibia.
me see Ghana government ɛna ɛde no kɔɔ for that matter University of Edinburgh ɛtua ne fully ɛde maa no accommodation bibia yɛma ne sika nyinaa ma ne de hyɛ ɛde tɔ no owie wanyɛ adwuma one day koraa ma Ghana owie ya during that time na mema ɛyɛ ɔba okay I'm so obi aba so nti no
Yeah, hopes. Hello? Bro, oh. Let me say, I don't know what's going on.
waba so ana we mute no ho ana
O mute no, the speaker no were on. Me to me who the speaker no were on, but I don't know. Maybe he's doing something and he just left it somewhere. Anyway, or BS are cancel anyway. So, but you them into bad, then you can just go straight. Why? When you just join, just go ahead. We're just discussing what is going on in Ghana with the taxes and stuff like that, with the budget. Amount for beef prefer or BC or Charlie. Yeah, na Christmas the DVR. Sky the bet your school fees crowd here. Yeah, be. And I'm saying, then you're mumo umpire, mumo umpire because the way an any mercy corner, we like saying any kind, we can continue like that as a country. That's how I see it. We cannot, irrespective. Nobody should use A for B or B for A.
of
Say,
course
hello, hello.
so na
Nobody should use A for B and B for A because um if problem say our hormone to mean so now we want to just look on it to say for the $350 million no wave and into me it's very bad. It's very bad. We have to figure it out. We have to find a means to get away with some of these things and work on. Hope Stevie, once you are ready to join, let me know. Just join and start giving your comment and stuff like that. Here, I will. I'm gonna hit out by maybe in 1 hour time or something. So like Sena Debia in 2 hours and some halves, and then we close up. Send it, So what we are saying is we are just trying to say if it's because of that, no, yes, people need money. This is not about NDC MPP, it's about the ordinary Ghanaian no what say or the ordinary person who is actually working for public sector, hoping say Obenya Bibina. That person is what we are talking about. So yeah, bro, hopes was not drop. I don't know what's going on. But ABR or Bessan joining. You can join it, we can join back. That's what I'm saying. You can join back, it's very important. Send it here. So we just believe that Nyamabeko ye is bad.
Hello, hello, Albert.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yo. Abusia for mamu tell me. That's will be. Hope so. Be here. Yeah. So Albert, I'll be very straight to the point, and let's not miss any kind. The Nyankopɔn ase sɛ ɔbatoɔ no aba na wie na bibia ɛda no akwan so. Number two, asɛm wei da bia meka na mɛkɔ so aso na maka. Me say Ghana, so or my Ghana, we don't have politicians. We have thieves. You need politicians. You are for a almost suit. No more tie, no more food okay. It's kutu a food okay. And it sounds like a joke, but it's the truth. So I said I say as I grow, but I grow and no correct and I say it meets now. That's a 350 million waiver. Obi obeka sɛ Ghana mu ayɛ din no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkye no ne yɛbɔ no pampam paa. Ghana nyɛ din o. Ghana yɛwɔ sika paa. We have money. Sika yɛwɔ sika paa.
Skade Obi.
Hɛ
Ghana nyo man.
me say Ghana o. Ayi Akufo-Addo no akasa n'anum to ɔsɛ ɔman ni yɛte sika so. Sɛnea enim sɛ na dream pɔ no. Ɔsɛ nka pest kana bi on nanka wobɛyɛ pɔtɔ bɛdi ma nanka wabɛfam. I didn't tell so I didn't yeah too straight to jail. Straight to jail near the question. And yeah, but if and ya feel I go follow ya big state mu and my honor my the matter besneko because I was a Ghana no ye first one ye near so because in tetanene yini na afra intiama ye hunu ye ebro no ne ye hu ne ye ntete tu ni na tu abom. And as a 2 Jimmy, no, how can we do this? You understand? Yo, on my you was sika, nen so no, hotre idea hotre, a wo manimu, ankasa. Ja, Gaya hand to mouth. And then you care, bro, it's near the air banku, ye, I didn't say. And me making statement say, industrialization and na kwam be proposed no or they back on board is the only thing that can transform Ghana. But sabi you Ghana for be they can't see the bigger picture. Sabi yama me no mu bi so and you make to MPP and system no kwa me mpe at you would to MPP. What are you trying to say? You will make to NDC mo, you will make you try to from our NPP mo. What kind of nonsense is that? You're too about based on feelings and based on partisanship, not based on what the person is credible enough to do for the country. So I dare now I was say a jinaso dear was a jinaso edit to up. You need sad and you jinaso yet dear any emotion any me mammy and papa na and I say you will meet to honey, you will meet to her. Any ne after 67 years of independence. Oman Ghana cannot boast of an industrial something a year kasa ye de anase a state owned ya kasa a year adwuma a bibia edane kwan so anase eboa oman no. Not if they say yet mean kind 5 none. And it's sad. And it's very very sad. Say okay, workmanship, it kind of saying the human resource of Ghana on a daily basis being extradited and exported in a sense to foreign countries. Enyuma kebebe nanka young men, any young women or more Ghana etimia jeno. Yemie biena yemie no number 1. Omo wa ben man kombe ma ombe buana sanu man baby ebi no. Adwene wu. And they don't even know how to create it. They know how to chop money, but they don't know how to make money. So yenim sika di and penny for to be. They mean company for because you sometimes no okay so in a way I am no me and penny for no penny kwasia also come straight to channel we kwasia because adwene nya adwuma. Some of them we need to sack them into psychiatric hospitals. So for treatment because adwene nya adwuma. Adwene enya adwuma ewu. They see money, they are being led by money rather than being led by the fact say we are Ghana ni mapa. Kwame Nkrumah J Ghana see ho. Kwame Nkrumah even predicted some of these things. Through Kwame Nkrumah, look at what motion your mind they buy. Akufo-Addo Dam was built. As at that time, Akufo-Addo Dam could take care of the electrical or the energy needs of the people as at that time. They say in Ghana, we are about 3 or 4 or 5 times more in terms of population wise compared to that number. But ABC, when was the last time we tried to even improve upon that? Last time, Mahama be making a statement because see, the energy sector needs surgery. The energy sector needs surgery. Over 67 years. What the system covered? I mean, too simple. Over 25 to 30 to 35 years of changing of government from one to B to B to C. We have had these main 2 political parties, MPP, NDC. They prioritize partisanship and party over people. And when the party people come, they loot and loot and loot. Omu wia no makoche omakoche nkonfam omaje. Omafua denden nafi odi nemu yare nko omaye week nto muntimi nya hu timi nya adwuma no mo omo yare no masa for so no ma babruchi so mbe show mo. What kind of me say this adewe enepra o man Ghana adewe enepra o man Ghana na ye nya obi se na Kwame bedi akon na Kwame bedi akon atu no ho wagya da adwuma oba so oba be ye nwa atoto nyoma no aye nyoma yi a na nkofo bi sebi amanfo bi o magimi na adwene nya adwuma ni ti no no ma radio star we na Kwame de we de monka chance won twen na next year and 4 years time no wawu 4 years time no wawu na ekoma de wa ma wawu na ode et na ho na kasa for ase de 4 years no de ya da bia me kasa ase 4 years no mo de ya e na mo chiche ode on to kan monka chance won twen na 4 years time no aba youth ni business ko kan na Kwame o jata ni sebo na obi jata na wa jimi papa bia jimi papa na Kwame ete ho no achimota obi jata no timi ayi akrafo nyina jata no timi like asemu like emu ha eche enu ma yetimi hu oni akwo mindset adwini mu ha the body na ebre na osi awia so na awia show na awia no mami foi osi awia so what na awia so over 25 years I want na awia so atwe edia akon jobo to se ni eyi what na si atwe ya emra so se nka wo be positive change no ugina ho say abrante na wo ba no sebi na ni fi what are you talking about omo mani afi mpu hede omo ye hwede omo ye omo mani afi omo se omo mani afi no hwede omo ye obi otimi ba adwumam obi timi NPP for adwumam mo wa adwumam boso me bia mo se 300,000 Obi buy bigine mo. First month now 3 million, 2 million. What are you talking about? Me say, wow, but former NDC, MPP. Only a cocoa to Mombia, only a corner wadrin in Yajuma.
Yet you what mute you home?
Sorry, we have me bad boy back home.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, me back.
All right. And Tisene Ayeniane Kano, he's just talking about the kind of situation where Ghana is here and the way forward, the way a man for junior Wama, BBR Air Coso, the way our air corner. We are still saying, say, this situation now, Parliament, I beja. People who are supposed to get their salaries are worried, We have to go past that one. We have to find a means to go beyond that. Sister Abina Nyantechiwa, thank you for joining. It's been a while. Mijidi said Bibia the Dean. Abia, why busy? But you'll be to me join anyway. Why? You can join up here. It's all about Mother Ghana and how to move things forward.
Hello. Yes. Coming to my second topic. Sa MP4 no mote ho na omo ka se na ye pay bi na me eka me nko a tintu bi akraka emi ntu mo ka. Why? Because they are useless. They are useless. Honestly speaking, all the MPs no mugu abemu na we so called emrana motion esuni mfaso ma if it is not benefiting the people of Ghana and if emrana motion ensisa amanfo abraba eso mfaso pa anything and nobody MP this letter obi amfi party obi amfi no MP no member of one constituency on puna chesenka motima betina se na maka ni ehia mo akere no e na one nam nkran ene ebesie the president ekwakọ obie ekwakọ commission bibia na edi akiri se nkran no yenko yekwa ha. What is the use of the members of parliament in parliament? No. And quite some Jimmy and Ghana say, oh, right. Useless ministers, useless. They are very useless, and they chop money on with disika and kasa. It's only obi big and they pay money. How much are they paying them? Is it even in the public way? Nipa saying na ye nim omu pay. The last time a minister of minister yes of one yes of for me the minimum. Now you buy out 600 and something thousand allowance in kwa omoji.
Also minister been for which sector?
Oh, I'm trying to recall the sector, but it's not coming. But what happened? I think he was tied in monthly pay anyway about outer. Charlie, 6 million or 600 and something thousand per annum.
I think okay in team for you.
Team
for you. No, MP for Asun South.
And
or a deputy minister for I think either education or something like that.
Yes. I think that's the guy. That's the guy. Yes. Yes. That way never bank out. Tell minim say minim so what is sika oja. Hey,
Debbie.
Masa. Jai. Obi obekacho bia say
Team Fojo is just a young guy, right?
When you talk about on you too old.
Obi no also a softful Nadian be.
Dino Reverend John in Team Fojo.
Yeah, MP for
Yeah,
Asin
Or no, a
MP
reverend.
for Asin South.
and yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
all
yeah.
know.
Politician and member of parliament for 7th parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana, representing Asin South
Asin South, yeah.
constituency
So
in the
no,
central
yeah, Asin
region.
South. No, Kennedy, for
Yes,
yeah, Asin Central.
Asin, yes.
And yeah, I think they all
Minimum the family, minimum personal.
yeah, oh, 1 year. Yeah, the case ne play out about Ghana. Big time. Sika Waji, anyone a year Waji. I was like, how is this even possible? Jumadia Ben Omudi, Auntie Anuntino, I was here TSS Kawi, Yeriani and Mamo, V8, no more the demna. Sebi, a beer genianti, the Akufo-Addo who took quiet play, na over 50 V8, Ghana, to the UK and see minister the likes of, if you go to the likes of these Scandinavian countries or more European area, challenge ministers even use bicycle. What bicycle so no they office.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Ghana for so yeah. Dear Cassiana Abodina, Reverend, and doctor, and again, useless. Useless. And it's no wonder say a kind of thing the queen ne pass away African countries nearby ya party almost share basket. So when you share basket, much share basket.
They were shocked. They think that they will give them
you
some
you will see your favorite president out of basket. That's right. You bet humble one who say yes. Say when you be o country ye per number car now o ye your home. But see what's about him judge me, you know. Piamu nyina hye mu hona mbo. Omuti na ye ke enka be ka say ebi ntantra bi na so. Ke be ka say ebi ntantra bi na so. So this is the kind of useless things that also which like udwe ho a wonti ase. Baby a Ghana wasn't kabana yeduno. Enye hokra ne nam. We are far behind. And the thing, and Nyamian said, we are going in recession. So it's not that we are even at a stable way. We are going in recession, and the world is going ahead. And we are saying, and Ghana Nibia, and Ghana Nibia, and the rate at which I get quiet, Britain started industrialization in the 18th and 19th century. In the 18th and 19th century, which century are we in? This is the 21st century. We are moving at a very fast-paced technology and an internet-based way. Right now, you have the likes of first now infrared. If you infrared, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. Now there are even more advanced ones coming. The last time I did some research on World War II or III, World War I or II. And I wanted to see the contribution of Africa towards those way, and I was shocked. My core. When him say sad time, no. What happened? They say, and it's not even simple. Yeah, on the far you. Hey, Africa on have more. When you say abrofono, more colonies no more Africa, because more slave masters in the air continent, they were fighting among each other. Because Britain.
A little bit about this in Team for Joe guy as a reverend. That's what I'm trying to. It's very funny, interesting.
Hey, see, I was shocked. That in Ghana's contribution, there were over 200,000 Ghanaian soldiers that were taken to join Britain in fighting And okay, you know, was say, and they were placed. See, Brofoni was say they were placed in the most difficult part of the war. So, Broni won Jimmy. And before I imagine, Munko, we call it on top of
No. Which
you was it
you talking about? Which war?
World War. I think World War 1 or 2. I mean, double checking the information. I mean, but when I read it, I was shocked. Oh, I was shocked.
Yeah.
Oh, me say.
Yeah.
Me toss na enisio kwa tata me Ghana.
We are not me who kick me say they will launch something so we can spread this thing quickly, because it's omuche so I be hard dream. Me the sana mechanism. Omucha ebe hard dream pan. Omucha ebe hard dream pan. Omucha ebe hard dream because
Tio. Hold on, I mean read it. So I'm reading. So this information is picked from a multiple source of AI and has been combined by AI to give us an overview. Now, what I'm saying is facts. It's not only I copy a link in the crowd. I'll put the link there and you can read it for yourself. Or say Ghana contributed to World War II by providing number one, resources and manpower to the Allies. Resources and manpower to the Allies, and by having tens of thousands of its citizens fight in the war. Just because of an affiliation to Britain. Now you have more resources plus manpower. Resources no resources. The Gold Coast, which is now Ghana, provided resources and manpower to the Allies despite not experiencing any combat in the colony. Despite not experiencing any conflict in the colony. Soldiers, breaking it down. See, I can say, open so the
exactly.
Yeah, it is there in plain sight, but young kind adagio de cocaine. So we have forgotten our history and our past and what has happened. Senke best say near Timmy and who said number one, we need to come out of this mental slavery. No. We are stuck in believing in ourselves. Say we are not good enough, and none of us can rise up to do anything good. And until now, I could say, yeah, the dredging will come here. It be say, oh, acquire pan, agrobe and wedding. Then Cabroni never can young Kiakian. And Cabroni never can young Kiakian. Oh, yes. So Bruni never can say, all right, Ghana, I'm here to dredge. Did you best here? I'm here to dredge. Yeah. Dredge. Obey. We are here, Bruni. Obey. And your man obey to my. So Kobe Biniaji. We young kwa, we no sabi Bruni no way billionaire, not coming to a billionaire. What are you talking about? Or no fa abrofo mom be adwuma yes se broni timi fa bibini ma na adwuma bibini so timi fa broni ama na adwuma ni na adwuma se bi moja na momu no the same moja so na nam yemu yes the same moja so na nam yemu me kwa adwuma me ye adwuma na se kam so broni ye first o wia no wa twen me sama ma onya ko ye ntwaso. Yes. And we need to believe in ourselves like that. The number of soldiers are Ghana contributing to World War II. Or say, around 65,000 Ghanaians fought for Britain in the Royal West African Frontier Force, serving in East Africa, Burma, and the Gambia. Uti, Tio, and Tokana Ekosuno, Ekosu Ewo Europe. But because of almost slave masters no more a yinintino. Na yet Africa na and Tokana BNC wo hono. Because me master kuntino. Na me next door neighbor French and I say German colony and I say one affiliated in Tino. Na yen kasa so ya gada ye ho na ya kwa ene o makoko. Nyansa ben ni wo saa de we mu. Sa wote o continent Quincy obi amekan obi anya hwe. Na emom o master na o slave o colony o colonizer no. We say when you're independence from no. All kune when you're in talk be a walk. And the fact in the Quran say that World War II no was caused, and I said the trigger was as a result of the death of one Sir a common friend of Francis Bibi. Well, you know he was.
Well, network no. Hopes. Hello. Yeah, Casamitio, who call off
Yes.
light one.
Okay, sorry. So only a corner friend of France, BBB, where some gang, Royal B or I think Poland was a one way. And one no. Nanka obi o tini baby a o dini ne esi dan ebe kan Ghana for a ye ti e baby. Ni aswa a mema soldiers 65,000. Na omako East Africa yes almost you represent Britain. No akoni about you pain no obu kwa
Ejamin to anu. Russia for Ukraine for to koyo muku. Wunim say ya the Ghana for be eko Russia ni ade so mu koyo adwuma.
Yeah.
they say let's say you Ghana. And you omoko adwuma Ghana.
Yes, see your mom was a kakasi o. Said $350 million and a chiche mom. So they were happy.
I was so who said
the money.
Yeah, do confront, you do come visa na we will be you need now cast a wood but national me what I would
call front line and no mubu fu ye. A one of moon say Charles, the Canadian Megio saying you are shamu.
No, I say you cat was a banana the animal man. Baba. So, in 1942, Brigadier General Shelpler moved his headquarters to Accra, Ghana, and organized the Africa Middle East Wing. Hey, the Ben, what is a Ghana in Yakwa America? Ako organize the headquarters for order.
They don't give you that thing, you know.
Good. May say a country as small as even Fiji will not allow it. Fiji. Krawon Prima Ghana and headquarters for Nasan Kampu, Japan ni, Korea ni, China ni, Russia. We jare. When they won't call for you, I'm about when you're bomb in a guma. Be as soon to be but Ghana dear. Your $3 kaka yako printed from America. Ebe fufa ama for any so na your home Fred set fra. You can read call gunuso. Spray read a gunuso. Call round. No mo hu nyo mo nyo uska kakra bi na hu nyo untimi hu nyansa say China ni na waba na obeto asase no sebi o investment no ye na senkanya de ko benya sika more from asase ni man ko mfa say sika ne ma na ya hemfo fo a mo na omo na esie sa hemfo mo na esie say omo ya hemfo nonsense people anyway until the people of Ghana until see be sister ya adwin Debbie, I don't think things will work that way. And only Nana Kwame Bediako can come with a strategy because Nana Kwame Bediako, too. Hey, unisika, unisika, and I'll koto you. Oh, massa. Hey, now, Sheikh Ibn Abdin, well, Sheikh Apche 10 billion and at 10 million. Now Kwame Bediako 10 million. Yes.
You're
Sheikh
talking about
Chinauchi. Sheikh
you're talking
Chinauchi.
about in Dubai, right? You think about Maktoum.
Yes. Sheikh Maktoum Echi. Now comedy of Achi. Now we China we Achi. Now we Achi. I say yes. I say, welcome, my brother. I say, yes. I feel here. Obia me yes, I be our house. Ghana, see, it was a Ghana on some strong guy, minister. Would tell you who say why yes can you confirm our account ma see your 200 crowns sacred na you could not court one boom sa me see I wasn't care yet Saddam Hussein type Jenibi or prime minister so into one big room the board near no so original the board no so original omo wie na no o say mo fa kwan we so na mo pie na o ka so mo pie akwan ye kokun ye kokun shit ye kokun entieno eno sanis you say be Ministry of Education me say one Ghana city one person akora obeye ho akonta by yourself in Ghana who checks who our accountability way is zero. The reason why is zero because the person who is doing that auditing, no, he was appointed by Sebi, the president. So that illusion of the various arms of government are independent of each other is a wrong statement. It is not a correct statement because if the executive arm of government, which the president is part of, is the one that elects the legislative head, then and the judiciary head, what are you trying to tell me? The president and the IGP, the president and the EC, the president and the you can't say a majority of the legislative council we are. What are you telling me? Say, when you are corner where you know on TA, of course, we
loyal to the person.
exactly. So then that illusion of democratic regime, it is zero. It is zero because the IGP cannot function independent of his powers within that way, and nobody is checking the executive.
Phone, was hey, aha, hey, I say no, police for no more for Mukogu, I say, you know, we have to move away from that thing. I don't know. We have to.
Ghana and Kwan, the only country yet me cheap a foreigner kura AK-47. And it's a foreigner or two a year illegal mining. Now ya chill now police ni because of foreigner catch or say or person question so with the girl a hotel to know the can have no amount and more a Jimmy and more or the more.
All right, there's no job, man. People are struggling. That's the thing. Come on. Alright, why? Yeah.
That you discuss it.
Tomorrow is going to be hot. Honestly, I'm coming up with some 10 reasons why we have to find a means to do everything possible to bring Nana Kwame Bediako. You understand? 10 reasons. And see, I know some people will be busy tomorrow, but we will be here. We will be here because we have to push it until we hear from him. Now, can say me relax, but Charlie, we have to keep a little pressure on social media. And now, Bibwa.
Of course, some politicians say, I know I'm the campaign.
We have to because Abia urelaxing soa na I hear some way be. So yes, those topics now maybe go on no best for him, no waiting for the I think say I have to start bringing some of those topics, the hardcore ones, He said that time in the video, see, he's the Prince of Africa. Yes, of course. So we have to look into all those things. We have to look into, because when you vote for a poor person to be a president, to say Ghana and your here, I mean, Oba yes, Nanado ni bano, ni oni Nigeria ni wohono. Yes, omuni Ghana, they are off. Omo chief Ghana. They travel out because will say a Jana banana or day. So
no, now see NDC for you. They say the same thing that we do. So whoever Tamaklo, Mami, I always America. Who purchase or national security in one appoint on MPP.
Oh yeah.
When we say Ghana, Ombabe MPC, Ombabe loan, Akoto V8. You watch and see if there will be argument.
No, I don't think so.
I'm telling you, say your problem, no, and not a hopes or something, or boss.
Yeah, hopes. Say I drop it down.
Yeah, you change the mentality of the electorate. Problem we see because on the MP number 200 cities binti, and I minister or MP was some 200 cities into him say MP or no nim say ya buying second way we are not be brand. And Kalabula be no why when you been on the brand. Until so or yeah, you are the man I know what she couldn't say yammy. Or didn't catch some going to minka. Intimacy, if I don't say, say to me, I indicate to no one who's a low. Si kabi a demo will be an, I a demo will be an. You do my bear pound or more yammy. Intimacy at the blower dinedy. Now, yet they and non chess will be a wato. On top, you still have your fundamental human right. Oh, young consider you can criticize the person because one person can't consider so on from the Nigina for Taganity. Or no, Philippine. No person will do cohesion. What I say, only no Philippine and wedding, or cohesion. So that is the problem.
I was say jelly or munina. I was say jelly or munina.
One we say, Mammy Chow, one say they be a cousin MPP and this now the same. You watch.
You know where they dwell.
Mahama good intentions, but the people around him, somebody want to succeed him after he's gone in the next 4 years. Somebody want to can say this is the opportunity. Say on in a bush for the next 10 years, 20 years. Until agree or they ban no. Until the audio might have good intentions, but the people that they and on to me catch that let me make an example. Oh no, by all the campaign, Wakako says Sika. If you bug a 4 years, Sika 4. I could be despite a sponsor. Kwaku was a sponsor. Because a sponsor. When would you make on? Say, I assume about that. I say, Wakajika curfew. I call some Jonah how could be a into just imagine, say some Jonah company. Any year if you have booty, I can't have money and you see a cobeda. Or the Bemayan or the Bema Sambion or the Bemon. But yena you good idea and intention, say, and now you want the expertise and the skills to do it. Unfair my not the amount no sell bottle. A corner ya near the Amioko Busso. No asphalt, no nothing. Near the Kota Busso or Channel to on to me. The that person accountable because or you'll be a sponsor or any financier. When you might tell me who's the Mahama government, me, I don't wish Mahama government to fail. But if somebody like Wyoming, I saw Wyoming, and one of the coalition center with Ginechile, I'm saying, what? Somebody like him supposed to be in jail. I have the audacity in your power, a question about the electoral way. You don't, somebody like this, I want to say, we'll boo or mind. Who can't be say, won't go home. That's when your power. The same thing, MPP Beba. Or the same thing will be away this guy actually says the palm. Baby Ginechile. The electors are not even questioning this.
No, but what's the question? Adimu, ya pocket is Sikakutu question in some now.
Oh, anything not gonna make a choice say this a ye. Senana can be Jakubet to me so the first thing he has to do is to form a political party. After that, also making sure so being offices in every, not even every district or every constituency called to me one district, not to me executives are. Then they attack when an American. Because maybe say they be a catch yourself if you go more. A human munipen all fishing and farming. Asa a human be a new beam. Galamsey ya muti, there was sent to ye any in two galamsey. Yadia ye to one fishing and farming. Into Najeka can be because ye two a and channel. Short. I say no crampon wooden nam a palm name man for Hawker Canan and channel a day of ye to be all. Okay, we share the nature how we refine and channel what. It's a traditional way, and no move use traditional format. Then I come better to make a just as sort. I can say, look, me mechanizing. Yet transform to their pamblos. Pamblos, I can't say a Malam Johnson. What they babawi Johnson on. Pamblos starting and on the way we see refine they say ye didn't I saw no. Iodine or starting regular and of refunding we see factory no more refunding into iodine salty into no muddy local winner my mechanizing near you see it will create a job we can export to all these African countries, all these our neighbors, and to create a lot of jobs. Those are what this electorate can change their mind. But until say a bit near side win, Kasaya Yakasay contribution a be win now. Yebekasa, because the ordinary electorate and MPP and this didn't agree. Almost you be a bit to me as a song margin. But I did a bit me as a song margin a yes, because for common dinner, who MP will become some channel or become natural. Based on so comedy into or no one himself MP a failure. But so banning one to no one can want to all man 200 cities bima on pen could the best school fees. And also on pen to light bill. Into on holding accountable. But so will be yet nothing or no so or sorry no himself. This is my source of income. Then you will tell the element in Papa Dan Quan Tabo Dan Qua Dema, who and to me become quite a salmon channel. Until say, those are the way a bit to me change the ordinary Ghanaian electorate in Adrian. So we have a lot of work to do. And until the Biame Castles and called Bantam, and no best starting the Mubu person a year in there. The Kakra one part now see a big company and put your best starting, and there assassin just wouldn't start a painting. What I see a painting and so party near funk of 4 boys you call me one person crack to walk around. I did be obecuno baby crana. Ya be a beat is a game, damage they be so near a lot of people will patronize. Oh, my uncle now, oh, I had a higher fine. Oh, my uncle time cobbled them or bar no tea. Oh, you need that when you send your person or can catch them. I mean, Papa no ban. Or no, they are doing waste no war. Where they obey Bourne with Jumana Sabi or ye and Namana Wokon. Or Bemo baby, or be a coastal, or bet your quanya over for over dry with Naman. And yes, the outbugu, you can't have one timber, and so tired, snab the same. Oh, be the same, those are. And yes, idea. me man sandy pan chance. Until until say get you bet to me I yes man. Politicians will always buy kukulumuti. Until nipan would this come on and I say on dream view. Would me solve the problem sadana. Who's a demigod. So we have a lot of problems to say no better than Penino or Kasayan. The ordinary electric na drain. I yet to say 77 madam become or say again. I had to say Moja Tayafa and a subby in social Tayafa. Into me, Messi. As a trice of them messes into me, Messi. Into the Bia na deny and Tanta, who's on drinking a Moja no so on drinking soon. Because into me, I say oil audio gunsu. We are then into me makes it. Into a drain Jimmy or comment 10 into so no be about promises or bad document one CD. And no audience at document one CD. On this okay, na document one CD, the Juma Ben and Mayan Metimania one CD now cacoto document. On Green or no, the other two Juma so beba a very one CD. Then if you say Mocken or Bayan or the Sika or the one CD in the cacoto document, this is where we are. Love why you war as a Ghanaians, because your love was to say with a penny kind, you gain over phone, until or say a tackle from phone near raising the bathroom. And to say MPP and this manipulation, they be or more, Kofu more, or more.
And no one can. And no one can. Adreno, and Yajuma, body nibre. Adreno, and Yajuma, body nibre. Obabu, yeah. Now, shed the way I have almost your money. Telling the time ahead. The way they plan is so much ahead. Say, we almost didn't. What if about 20 years? A coin can it last for 20, 30 years? Ghana, the last one, Kwame Nkrumah highway, motorway in this one. Motorway. So, you know, I'm asphalt. I go soon. I did the concrete here, you know. I go for asphalt. I bet you go soon. No matter what kind of. Do you see the kind of mentality Ghana for Aquadro? Excuse me. Obafesika na ye tutu. You see, I've had a chance to live in Ukraine before, and I've had a chance to live, and I'm not currently living in the UK. In Ukraine, Masa, and yet, say to Kwanesi or Ukraine so our men Canada. Hey, Ghana Nibia, what to coin Akosa Kurunisa country, you can testify.
I have few friends who go medical school.
Say, you can testify. The country is beautiful. Oh, the likes of the next. I say the next in Kwan City, one city by convent the next. The whole and shatter the next if free. Now you must say you kurun. Me say the whole city no, the city center itself and a whole stadium nisi. Into all city in baby, you can see the stadium. Oh, Charlie, there are means of transportation. We have trams. They have high-speed trains. They have normal trains, sleeper trains. Oh, Charlie, buses, like small buses, coaches, normal bus with different bus numbers. So time a boha. But ufa phone uko apo so be say bus na me twan de me free. Ebi emphasis and Kumasi may fair free. Kwada so ako keditia no. Ebeba in the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I say New York public transport the same thing.
5 minutes. That's not true. 5 minutes. That's little bar. Hey, and you mate is in the end. Mate is in the end.
He said near a word by mate in him. No, I rem.
Utagi the card. Pain now calling him. Pain now pain. Oh, simple. Oko landing crane near Bubu underground tubes near him. This is the acting Ghana edian kwa obi da adwena basa obetimi aye. Only akwa ye bi da me ye hu. Maybe the end say mama who say onya kon obi ya ye ho ne dan na esi akra no efepa Jimmy so onya ko wahu ade fefefe wahu se onya ko waye na se wo ka kire say fama me odi ama me 4 years within that 4 years no can you odi wo where the moment for ya adwin to ho thank you man na kwam be dia ko chance na kwam be dia ko buy. You need just one pillar. The first pillar. In fact, 4 years in now, I'm focusing on the first pillar. The amount of transformation that we are going to see our Ghana, it will be mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Because we would have the likes of 16 industrial regions. Now, can be there, I will say, every region, Bianca, 2 factories, every single region. The guy is an investor. So he's not anything about be focusing now. Anything I'm feeling no say, look, I'm not here for Baumia, neither am I for Mahama. I am here for the people of Ghana. Maybe they are not. It's simple. He is always talking solutions. He's not here to look at Maminsi factories. Yeah, then I'll deal with that a year for now more because if the people have jobs to do and the unemployment rate drops drastically, then the way of living or the style of living is going to be better. What I say, the standard of living is going to be better. Or say Ghana, I'm not saying say Baby Reason, or say we have to move from a bottom line 1 or 2, at least a middle economy. What I say, a middle earning economy. Sebio obi kwa adwuma na bosom so obenya sika egu ne botuma obetimi di atwetwa no ho na busua. Ebema oman ni maye ha. Ebema adwuma na bu ebema obi a or mental problem because of adwuma woni nti no they say the mental problem no ebe solve it. Yes, it means solve mental na drum kan solve mental problem. Who cash to her it means solve mental problem. What I say sika amanfo ni ntra ehia timi ma abodam ehia so Ghana, your problem be can be solved by unemployment. We not solve unemployment no. Mental problem ni na to call because on my own kasa beam because sika ba bottom you might do. So sika bottom up to date. Ghana nkwa na akope a contactless card. This Ecobank one year before I catch your temperature 2 weeks time be ready. Look at that.
That is okay. Elsewhere, the same day you get it and walk away.
Elsewhere, they are chasing you for it. They are they almost chase you catch here because you bet send their abroad in the next day. Within 2 days now, Adnaba where you kind of saying you say how my bank ye be post your bro. Look at that. Cashless we in Ghana. To make kinds of car, we use it kind of baby, or this is kind of wura, we use it kind of who says, Sikana at ne hunting ne PP, Sikana yet. One Ghana see the we eat the crowd, or call crowd, not all those abyssal. Amount of bacteria, for need in a juna ye use Canadian instead place can say near kind. Look at that. Look at that. 67 years of so-called independence. Nonsense. Useless presidents. Useless presidents. Young men in the ages of 18, 19, 20, 25 to 30s and almost 40s if these people men are incorporated into the factories now health now be corner brantie pa nyamia buano oh Charlie akoya wie school ye onye adwuma Charlie o ton force o kreditia oh choice or ton jeans no one talk ra near the chase you one talk ra near the chase because Charlie one ton onye bibindi to know chase you oh sister oh brother William the whole day mean obian to be out there things we a fatal. Oh, Charlie, obi a book degree, a degree that them what we school pono, what we university crano, national service we are, where we know a honey busa say, oh, party ben now join. What kind of useless questioning is that? What does my party has to do with my capacity to work? What does my busa or party card way? Hey,
It's very, very bad. I mean, I really think say for me, I think say now they me say me train until Christmas say statement be so cry now. I mean, media I will start talking about it on behalf of him, say Charlie Brand Temna who send you no.
Nana Kwame, yeah, he needs to. Me, 100%. Nana Kwame, I understand. He definitely, or he works with time and stuff, and he's obviously tired from the whole 276. And it can be a bit painful. Say, Ubeye, all this investment into it. Now, Ubia one yimu one quarter crampo no. Na or the Tatashila Lani Harasu no at the fast.
Office numbers now made it 2 dollars no. Mo try say umbe free now because na auntie there was one woman that was here last week, right? I was here and can obey free actually. Me person me try here say numbers ni ye juma na because say numbers no ye juma they should have some information to share. I mean little information as to what is going on because
Because the likes of Hubert Bailey, Charlie,
is the next.
Nana Kwame has to come.
He's the
Me say,
next.
current Ghana's GDP, I mean, debt ratio is standing at 740 billion Ghana cedis. About 740 billion Ghana cedi, thereabout. Why? In the next 4 years, no. What is the guarantee? Say, Mahame Bebe, Uncle Bobosia.
Legend, you're done your way, you're the very woman. Bobosia, you're the chest in the pretty quarter that.
Because I have heard say MPP for now.
Was starting cry patch or class a pebble. On no some more European Union for me. We never been wounded. You're king, yes, you can epe. Pebble.
As I say, when I can't be that kind of. You can't borrow to pay people.
Only plan beer. Only plan.
The
same
Mahama does not have any plan. And Kokon Kitty. And then Kokon Kitty. And Kokon Kitty. Da Ben a Kokon Benini.
Najan Yankokon Kitty, yes, you can ye. Only part no, you bet you cry anything. Or no, we scored the cotton cuckoo and cuckoo dian. You're feeding the family could be. Now, see on cotton cuckoo dian. And now, nebo, wouldn't nebo. One part. I just play. And I make can say,
oh yeah, me I knew
the right as a citizen of the country, and no name the right as an electorate into politicians now form so. What I say, I'm not politician, a demigod. If they are talking, look at the way they talk. As look at the way she talk. Yeah, marking some of the mafia pomoni women. Look at how they talk. They talk like
how I come sim. Timi ko tu.
Yeah.
What you do abobi tu. Na fe am for the two chisi wa afi na o ka so mu pe ko mpame ko me. O yare. I say Salifu ni babo ye o ko de ka ko ba na fo ya. Omo njeli na omo dinam 5 months or 6 months.
6 months.
You've taken the life of 2 people. Yeah, the amount of 6 months. 6 months. Not be kind. Laura because the system favors the rich.
Yeah, me see and call for boys here, basketball boys. Minister, what woman can.
Basketball.
If your boy see cleaning no more yen when
Charlie,
who say politician be a jinampo, I encourage you on that. Have you ever heard it? Have you ever seen say politicians be
not
any
even for 1 minute.
say aban po bekas na zoom line your family to omkai omadwuma omo ye na boy see ye nti we dey yem pe bibi kakrampo yem fa support boy see politician NPP NDC bia to na dwo obi anti boy see
Me near me and say I see them clearing gutters, I see them clearing ways. Ghana is supposed to have a maintenance like maintenance ministry to maintain not just roads. Any state-owned EBR has to be under them. Into equine gutters, again schools. Hey, they have to have all the data of everything that is state-owned. Say, hey, equine to tour. I will say majority of the budget no call health. We health in free wa. I will say then you focus your mind on getting your industrialization running. Ghana make then time need be a rubber tree and then your tutu assassin say no. I did rubber. Yepe galam see go down see rubber. Say assassin na me see UK. Utu kwanya. Oh Charlie, you realize say it's only a small portion of the of our country, you know. And industrializing you. They have so much lands. Farmers know they plant on a large scale. Wheat, millet, and they harvest it on a large scale. And if you go to their supermarkets, the farmers are providing the beefs, they are providing the chickens, they are providing all these other things that they need. Ghana is the direct opposite. Toothpick cry cra. Toothpick cry cra.
Jana who can it Rwanda ko civil war the Tutus and the Hutus.
Yes.
Oh man to Pansam cry. Look at Rwanda now. Look at Rwanda.
We dare not even try to compare ourselves with them. Never.
Like Liberia, Crampo. Liberia, the way I see like the Liberia. Yeah, 20 years. What kind of Liberia crab pay?
Liberia. What the Burkina?
Before I was saying, a soldier, young boy. I want that's all your best compare more call your friend train a educationalist in the way. I'm about the panel.
The guy is working. He's working and working well. Paul Kagame. Akwano.
Me say also for Ghana say your man so far your demigod. I saw no ton idea which your task, won't your task, your baby twice or then. Business now, ye. Baby ton and go near I don't go anywhere near the friend. Now,
Coco near Brumunsu.
Nanya Ghana, Jimmy, because your cocoa, because you're too many.
And you can afford being no margin. I am saying between minim like Ghana for them say breed ne different. Nah. What the matter now? Not
you come.
Na last me hu ba ko bi a osofo ne this wo dware o na e ma esi pan mu na o ye dware o. I'm say hey.
Yeah. Baby you do.
Yeah,
what you do.
Yeah, book ya be far about na we dey say them say ati afa so. Ba come on fe we di 18 as 20 something no akwa ko gina pan mu na sofo sabio no odi ne nsa ne nam ho te say yi na aden a medware wo na ma pamo honhombo. Oh my God.
It's really sad. Yeah, baby, I love when I
I was here twin fian pan ye guaman for
It's really, really, really
you.
sad.
Me say after na mati ni na Gigi no ya. So
Yeah.
would come home ma.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy too much. Corruption too much. There is no proper planning of our roads. There is no forecasting of
It's
our
really sad.
plans. Like, I'm like, what?
Nope.
Hey,
Mrs.
farmer could be able to this was
Go
trying.
to
I'm
go
a
to Western
shadow.
region and see. Western region. Oh, you go there and see. Now
We have
irrigation see any view. I the assassin you should na yourself. Into the end of the irrigation.
yes,
The assassin cry a ton you cry.
I mean the Macadamia
Assassin
me
cry
say
a family was no cry back a ye be now the irrigation now cry the overcome herself.
when you
Assassin cry
say
ye baby ye be.
I said yes, yes, you know.
Yes,
Yes, you know.
making tea baby assassin cry the family cry ye be now the overcome irrigation ye. Send you do actually. Nsuo no asase no kwa woni bi na wo de obadwini nsuo.
Hey, on my way, Ghana home. Me say
That's
I had
problem.
wanted to start a cashew plantation in the BA, and I was gathering all my resources and my research and trying to gather the necessary things that I need here and there. So my cousin was giving me a hand, and through that we had to work through one guy with the chiefs and stuff like that. Charlie, idea young punchas and oh boss and yeah, oh boss really was up a crama and you
Yeah.
and then you're in the cockasai, you know. I now was a touch snap in your man. Oh boss, my say sikabe we I'm saying massa tobo. Now didn't put your yan what are you trying to are we are tax collector and as the
Messi obedi
challenge
sikenya.
and then I say and I'm saying okay fine what do you have?
So so cool.
Join it. Why?
The Pia says he cannot know can was him now, and I'm saying, catch it, me and I'm saying, me pen and can be a cashew plantation, me not maybe. Why?
Would you chira who see
When
ye be
they were handful, no monko no snap no monko na ye de saa adwin we etena ewiase a on wo de tena ye e be na mpuntu etimi akoso onipa bi say na afa na e ma ne be hwe poultry nkokwa da bia nkokɔ no be wu nkokɔ no ye bu omuko no mo da yi nachi eso nkokɔ na ayera so nkokɔ na
it's
ayera
pretty sad. Pretty sad.
ɔtɔn wo de no ɔno so ɔde ayi ni de no so tɔn bi fa ho
Yeah.
like
Pretty sad.
yeah. Oh, it is. There are no checks and balances. There is no proper internet service. So you can't even set up a security system that where you can monitor like MTN phone number and the data ding data ding Ghana.
Is this tough? Is this tough?
Charlie, and I say, oh, you say a cable nam trans one cable no you say sharky be akokem.
Near few way battle.
I yes
40K.
almost shaka kokem na me say mo e dey pa ne hamo. Cable no when him the density of that cable aka shaka kokem. Are shark no ne sin change so. Oh
Yes.
no. And the thing is not obisa bawumia. You are proud and I brought 5G. Nonsense. What the 5G aba? 5G no one catch us say no any what that. Me the 5G aba nti mo premier ma construct overhead nti mo premier na adudi any tikutu na fukukuku no si ho short man na fukutu sama no munsi runabout statue mama. How can you build a statue around no runabout?
Completely runabout. A uncompleted runabout. NLCC. So
Yes.
that's them the anime kana. main person because we trusted him so much. Some of us we are too
Masa, ache mafia no okaho.
we believe we said obetumi aye niame ye
Oh
because
yeah, I
or
do lead the any power you should money.
but I don't know. Bitter be so I think that he's bitter about something.
Kwame Nkrumah,
His bitterness is beyond what we all think because
tie,
I don't
his
know.
bitterness came through One Papa. The fact say the father was not recognized as much as Kwame Nkrumah. I know the shit. I don't think that up to date. Oko those areas of
No
Ina,
more me no boy. Kwame Nkrumah papa no me no where dey.
Aya.
Omo me no so hu na omo where dey jako. What is the big deal about it?
And say Subai, Ewonimu, Ewonimu. Ni hu tia short man sa no. Ni na adwini tirimu sum gudu.
On
Enka,
you also said this man has something in his head.
oh
See,
yeah. Yeah.
Papa, nyabotre.
Now
I
now
can
now
after
who the
just
way
2 weeks na power nasa.
now who the way I know ti din en front dokono. Odi dokono we yi no. Timi di dokono na asusu agu atade na wo yera ball say pow. Cool. Yeah, then breakfast na nko yi. Ghana me from president o. Oditia na asusu agu na tadiem. Edziban. Fantini be kan edziban. Awala edziza na edzina na re Kita school boys see. Oh no. Sorry, I brought for Kessie. So yeah, in produce results. Yeah.
Is that really a problem no? A problem no. Book nko you call it going ya nya practical that they senior yes ko bam library ko pe book kra titi book and cash and continue near sukosua na wo down.
No. Yeah. So on the white man has succeeded in convincing us that what we need is
Degree.
degrees and big accolades and all that. Whilst he is using the simplest means and not stifling the citizens, almost stifle like although they will obey your tax, but or making sure say or ma abraboni ma easy amount, like easy to move proper roads so that they are move. Air traffic systems are working in place, so they have the likes of no-fly zones. Like, I mean, so like way anyway, Ghana ye me humpo like never. Nadi na kuma how many international you put near? Check it. We are craft fi kotoka fi wa. Nya vende Africa na kwa yi. Ombeza omo try Kumasi na. What about the other regions? Na kwano na kwa media ko kan. We are craft fi wa. Other regions in they are stagnant.
Baby. Some places smells like, so again, some
It is
places smell so
Ghana and me dedicated tourism. Oh, chale kasika pa ibenya. Every year, 30 December, the one share amount of a year a pulling, but when they come, they are only coming to spend and they don't see any reason why they should even stay in the country. No, why should the person stay in the country? I didn't give. There's no reason why they should stay in the country. The cost of living is crazy high. The cost of living in Accra is crazy high to the point say ABJ dollars. What yes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no problem no.
Most
ABJ
schools
dollars.
hotels dollars.
ABJ dollars because there's no stability when it comes to the currency. In the he feels say so J 10 Ghana CD now and sure in the next 5 minutes, 10 Ghana CD would have depreciated against the dollar. There's no point. But you get ministers who will stand up and try to defend things which is corrupt and going on wrongly. They will find means and ways to to come up with an excuse, a flimsy, useless excuse. Now, big Jinaho. And when you call them out, and when you call these ministers out, and when you call these people out, oh, Baumia big now, but can't dear, Genius on the end to about now say, Namayan in idea, and I may be. Mamma is Tiano, Mamma is Tiano, about damn,
Bompastiano,
oh,
mame, Missy
Fastiana,
Bofastiano,
Mammy,
mame.
Naminchi,
Stiano, or cook them.
Mamma is Tiana, Minchika cray. Mamma is Tiabinchika cray. O master crampo, who can it you now meet? O master cry who can it you now meet? So these are some of the things which is pulling Ghana down, and it is a big hazard until our politicians are our biggest problems. That's number one. Our biggest problem, because they are in the helm of government who could make some changes which are very relevant to cause a change. Some of the changes, they are just policies which, when you implement them, things are going to work. The last time our Honorable Sam George Ebekasaya or refer about this lady, look at the amount of money that Ghana we are making.
Was it them?
3 million Ghana cedi a month. Multiply that by 12. That is saying 36 million.
Our system,
36 million Ghanaian cedi, new Ghanaian cedi. Sasi kano, ye yimu kakrampo, edi shas, ye say, ye de to, and you must say, construction of roads, say, towards, the construction of a factory in one localization, construction of a plant, construction of the purchasing of agricultural machinery, or using it as the payment for teacher trainees, nurses, for the and the civil the government workers, like all these if we put something like this crowd down, look at the impact. And this is just from one toll booth. One, they were saying almost 10, multiplying back 36 million, multiply by that by 10, that's almost 360 million Ghana cedi. Then this is just from one section of Axel Kwao. Axel Yemfa Mem Yemfa Baku Mama Keke Kahuni na Meka. This is just from a Hong Kong. Uber, even aviation industry. Sika Omoji. No, now we have a catch and say, maybe if I get my men send saying £5 at $5. Oh, jare. E-gate means you want name. Nonsense. So this lets you know, say, adrenal, we have wicked leaders in the position of power. And this is what happens when we give power to the wrong kind of people. And I don't understand why Ghanaians gave this power to the NDC, because they have been in opposition for almost 8 years. A command did not check into a bar and nothing will be ye. Wobe chronim ye. Now, our job, I said, I GM. What would you initially they act like they are about to work. Then as time goes on, we kakra bi afi na wahye ase. Ebe sakwa ma why dry no penny na be pp. Honorable say or Dracula. Honorable say we Dracula. So it's terrible. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Ghana, you would say na obi etima ba no just the juma me believe this kind of results are. Was he sacking? What's your reason for sacking the person? She makes too much money. No. Say she makes too much money, so she should reduce it. Hey, now say Ghana no.
I'm still thinking about that situation, how we can take the human faces out of that stuff and make the money the right way. I don't know.
No, the only thing that can help is to get a leader who has the capital on his own, and that only person is Nana Kwame Bediako. Simple.
You see, the
Because
thing is, even if you have Nana Kwame Bediako, the people who are going to work at that point, we have to come in with measures.
no, but
Either
see, Nana
or
Kwame Bediako
CCTV
has
camera,
placed
something.
Nana Kwame Bediako plays checks and balances when it comes to his business. So if he's running the country in such manner, there's no way he's not going to put checks and balances there. Because till if anything else till now Kwame Bediako was coming with 12 ministries. That's number one. Once the amount of ministries have been limited, management of the ministries is easy, because every month every month these 12 ministries, we are having a meeting every month. The meeting is for accountability of what you've done during the a timeline will be set for every ministry and based on the tax that has been allocated to them. So in the amount of deadline, say I feel we transport ministry, your task is to construct the 15,000 kilometer roads all around Ghana based on revenues that you have generated within your sector. Inti Axel no ebefa hɔ a all minister of transportation no, you are making sure say one Ghana city bia emfa baby because uhia say sika ndi aye kwan no say the bear will meet your target. What you say?
Yeah, we tell you,
Because that expectation has been placed on you, repercussions of it at the end of the year, there's going to be a private auditing which will audit all the ministries, and any whoever is in charge of that ministry will bear the full cost, including the likelihood of you going to jail. It is all right now, so won't me a jumano, no, won't man, what I say, because you're bit more them for life. Now, once these things have been set up, I am telling you, the men I'm here ministry of minister of transport, and I say if men I'm here in charge now. Hey, me now Emma will be me second kudwa. Oh, Debbie, me so I will blow it out. Hey, Your Excellency, the yearly target was 12,800 and something kilometer construction of Ghanaian roads. We started the work in January, the 5th of January, so together with this company from Portugal. We work with this company from so from this side to that side. We work for this company from the northern wing, from the southern wing, so. In our planning or whatever, we found out that there were some discrepancies in this sector. Namely, this so person, nobody, and nothing you. Honorable Mr. So of this week in the Eastern Way failed to produce the targets based on discrepancies such as unaccounted for transactions within this account. Near Fro, Mr. Huang says he can win by the you one. Who a better side would say the NB. Uchrim now and talk one near Bodi. Kojo bed, Sure, Pachamovan and Cop. Simple. This will instill fear, accountability within the sectors. Into Obia Bayin Najuma, I am telling you, it will work like magic. Because you, so why you would you here? And you have been come 3 years, 4 years, it's life imprisonment. Straight. Them. Wobusha for who near do you don't pay never. This will sit people down to work very diligently. Class number 2, now come be there who make this statement. Say you will cast sika you move do na you good. There is no need for you to go and get any extra money from somewhere. A bit may put you winning for him in trouble.
Yeah.
What I say? Say me who try me cut £5,000 a month. 5,000 me the year me because on my name into the cost of living will come down. So it will come down. Then knowing that there's no way I'm going to collect money. So once I Ghana for your time how we don't like trouble. Ghana for your pet trouble. Inti only a corner so when yana no di now when yasika good nibotomo, the person will be content. This will be a sabio na dreaming near Jumano. Why didn't you near Jumaswa? Yadoba Kososo, your boat dean so, your body and other swell. Nayading, Mijo, are we bass? Only a door call. If these things will be done properly, Adia a year Hubert Beidu Eka Emeki and NDC for person or try some more yet. Say, Omo interview numbers as na how will the new force generate revenue to do all these things that he says? And he made a statement say, you need to first plot all the loopholes. Loopholes to the bini axle dear yeah come see. Axle Kwadi 360 million Ghana cedi, new Ghana cedi, 360 million. And Honkwana generated just from Omunkwan. So you can imagine all the other ministries, lands, commissions, again, for ni one ministry Ministry of Fisheries and the aquatic again, the Brofo Canada. So Minister of Merchant Fish. You can put this goes under a different ministry. Simple. Into minister not that whole. What the Najeno ebe ye juma. And the people of Ghana are ready to work. The youth of Ghana are ready to work. When the youth are working, they have the skills, they have the skill set. They are working in the factories. They are working in this factory, that factory, sugar factory, tie making factory, the fabrics. You have the tourism sector also working. You have the health and education also putting in their quota. We are trying new inventions and we are trying to bring them. We have the likes of Apostle Kojosafo, who is willing. He's willing to teach and impact the people, the new generation with wisdom. His ability to use senses in making devices is unprecedented, and we can explore and expand on all these. Hey, for the same way now, as well now, you have the likes of Elon Musk. They've developed rockets that are caught on like space travel and stuff. Last time I heard someone make kind of say Ghana wants to launch the space system. Say there space one. Adriane kora amutimi produce na makwa ya afi na afi mukwa kwa in space. Hwehwe ni musa. Ye de ne pa no. Hwehwe ni mu.
Bajo kasem say why busy.
Hwehwe ni musa na Ghana eno ne yepe. Na yeah, near Giato so we are the first African country to go to space. We achievement. Nimwadi one kasa rocket na atimi. India will boast of them making their own rocket. America boast of making their own rocket. Germany, China, all these other countries. But Ghana, Your rocket, you did knock out in a bubble, a toner, a power and could be man. I did. Washing machine, crampo, it mean washing machine. Na sample ya ya.
In the say Yako and him cry. Say
Hey,
Simon. Even Charlie
okay.
what Charlie what
Charlie cry it mean hey, you can't say toothpick cry, see a cry.
yes, and no cry a crack. So
I toothpick a cry. They say KNUST phone call ya almost day. They can on some way. Almost some my baby we are there also when the job. We are there also when the job. But you see school how many years in Institute of Science and Technology, technology. Technology. How many Ghanaians have discovered something? Boy, who paid me? Me say, boy, shake. When you know, I'm out for we are school. Oh, I went to KNUST. And so, Wako KNUST, we will dig it really there. Yeah. I wash cars. Hey, car is in.
Upaso Kazana.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes. As you saying,
Yes, I don't know yet. And they are telling
um,
much.
oh, maybe okay, they said, about here. Now, me, your cast to me, I don't know, say, Ben and I say, I
And you
forget the other person.
Ben, if there's a 4 days no matter because I'm so Nigeria. So or your tanker
Oh,
driver
okay,
ain't your Casano or UK
okay.
they didn't
Oh, I say, I just say,
but
Oh,
muting
penny me who you pa now so.
Boko. Yes. Yes, it's not me, but Kakra was in the car was say, if it comes to corruption, corruption, no, they have to find a better way. Very better. Say, if you are corrupt in government now, straight up life in prison or straight up firing squad.
No.
Only or can't say very drama man will go there. Now people will turn to us say, okay, I don't have to go there because I'm just scared. If you let me go and do my whatever qualification, I said, whatever maybe I'm qualified for now. Let me go do it.
Yeah,
Damn good.
because who bit me?
Look what makes me.
Yes.
They took a cry now. Obushi and I said, oh, you're crying because hey, Bema, are you ready for this job? Baby, go there with zero and come out millionaires in Ghana.
Yeah, because
I
there's
used to
no
try to say,
punitive
from high school, people are thinking that that's the only means to get richer in Ghana. Office and Honda, that's the place to go and raise themselves within about 4 years. His richer than somebody who have worked for 30 years. And also, Papa Dia Mine. And on my view, Biano, politicians, no more come on, they're going as servants. They're gonna go and serve their country. And now, they make sure say they don't have no baggage. Ghana now, obviously, be MP. We did because of my girlfriend, me, MP, edit Ghana, our democracy is so porous. It's so bad. Look at them too much. No, Chrome yes was no. Obiara ho bejan fa say where my girlfriend. Oh, police I want to me plan MP we and MP na me no. If they had if a whistleblower, you have something like a whistleblower. If they blow anything on you, say that now, are you sure you gone? Your political career is over. They feel the people part themselves say, oh, me they see MP we and an MP and a minister may get me boyfriend or no. Now you have to refund Ghana politics now. You have to refund and say, would this cabinet we cannot account for other death or life imprisonment. And
Yes.
yes, sir. better corruption. So people even think twice before going into politics.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people will think twice. And see, Ghana need any reset. As Bahama said, Ghana need reset. If he really want to reset Ghana, he can do it. But going straight up with decency. So what of who mistakes, if he just want to recorrect Ghana mistakes and reset Ghana, it can be a template for the next one coming. And see,
that is if he will do it.
yeah, and I can say if he want to reset the country, he can do it. But put it measures be lean government, government and also kind of there are so many areas it doesn't even benefit the country, but they're getting huge pay. They're stealing from that ministries, how can you have minister for lands, for fisheries, for environmental, for all you can command all this one to be under one ministry.
Yeah.
But another about baby now, mama force no this kind left and right.
Yes.
If you got any reset, they have to reset. They need somebody who is ready and somebody who had the energy and the vision. Enquire your pastor where they are sorry for that. When they are sorry about baby, they are sorry for those. I just see the break. So I sorry for no more Ghana. See the break. Because most of them if we are sorry for. Oh, Mahama, yeah, you said that Williams win now. For what? For what? What your minister? Make sure you are sorry. You don't have nothing to do with the government. UK. The better say I saw for UK. A house. No. Well, US. The better say I saw for Congress as a Senate. No. Oh, Germany had the same thing because the country is serious. They're focusing.
Very serious.
They know that technology, innovations now is building every nation, and with agriculture, and every crobia. But then I can't pay to solve anything in the economy. It don't. It doesn't do anything. And then Africa can hear the Africa baby. Look at Nigeria. Common rice, Krana, they have a stampede. That's more land. What they do a more educated baby. But why all this problems in Africa? Because our leaders almost this assurance God doesn't affect nobody economy. Now hope be economy balance will be it's human being, human intelligence, and a deep mind with honesty.
May even the aspect of Nyankopon Bermunum, I'm not saying say it's entirely out, but one thing said all kind of Nyankopon own face or Emma sa and I say Emma me so to say patch Jenny and nothing I'm there Jenna man said Jenny ne hunu a chrome ha any person a bomb by but they are put systems in place. You can see, say, Adrena and go on their mom, or the judgment. Ghana ni ba Bema, one year do not know we are so for almost 1 whole month. Every day now was working 10 in Tosima, Wayma, no quarter when now Kakrawa 300, 400 Ghana cedi. Now a cook, so no quarter 400 Ghana cedi. No hakokoto or sofo now the sickening in Ashton in some say or more or no or sofo no any one name mumpire and trinity. I then sofo intercessor. Meanwhile, so not real few Bible I'll catch her say, oh, bumpire. Two one kazako or two or sofo punum now in Shakana mumpire. Or two punum. So these are the kind of things that we have become so used to that. He said we have forgotten the bit of say and sa any judgment in the no judgment body no bread.
Yep.
Yeah, body no bread. So it is high time. It's high time Ghanaian money and hey, and you be an empire and piebo judgment. That's maybe be an empire. with my bompa, you said, then say, open back. But so one, no one who couldn't share, and I know you didn't share my patrol, ebebam. Good. Good. Nankopon, on ye, Najin, so Sababe would second Jesus be. When you're married. When you're married, ain't you know, ain't so Samuel Mori was a gunner for that they say. In other foot, Nankopon so be near Nina, what their Maya view, what their Maya view, gunner for their Maya view, Nya Carney, Binya, Adreno, name penny for yet me and your boat near you, my few. Send you come crying.
Yeah.
Would ditching or send straight out, firing squad, next.
Yep.
Your body now, William Sylvester show no.
So even Asia Krana said it could be the code how to make the country successful. Look at China, almost central bank, almost main central bank. No. No. I just what yeah corruption be. Either he's going to die or he's going, life in prison. They already developed country to this level now. The second biggest economy, in the whole world now. But they are not joking because they know that if they let it go, always people want to find advantage. It doesn't matter what. Krobiana, when you are set straight, examples in your country. Okay, US are so almost shit. At one time, so almost one of the congressmen all drive over speeding. The way they treated this guy, it's what we average person. We can feel say if they treated these people this way, what about me? So it set example to the whole nation. Say if you go contrary to the law, you're gonna pay. Whatever punishment it is for you, you're gonna pay.
Yeah, you can lose your life.
You can lose your life. You can go life in prison. You can do everything. The laws entails. But the problem about Ghana say, yeah, follow on the entire home. If I didn't buy, I find a way to manage at the pro. So I said, me a focus interchange. Now, say now, guys, you almost in the hall. The bus stop boys, no almost in the hall. You will cry. It's not more than. It's not more than maybe 2 or 3 years now. Go ahead, keep it up. Because there's so many law. If you're lecturing in that area now, this is the punishment that you're gonna get. It will be a lot. So much in the 21, it will come for 2 years. Just to put any kind of trash over there. You think people will go and trash it? They won't trash that area. You're going in for 2 years. Or you paying about 10,000 Ghana cedis as a fine.
As a fine.
Ghana need also 10,000 Ghana cedis. But you don't make laws.
Yeah.
No why you follow the this is a way to put law around it.
Yeah.
We have problems. We have a lot of problems.
Ghana problem there, material from rough. Overspeeding, improper driving. And then Ghana ultimately koji obitimi kululu no akoji driver's license.
Fake.
No drive it without any proper me say since I'm that ben what to say abutri obi aben. Once in you said something other than that. Hey, when I'm calling the whole year, I want this to be bought now, bank back simple.
It's an offense. So if you hungry,
but they do it offense. I remember I said, from mechanical dealership. They said, but that's back on. I didn't make a car. Now, the KBS, and so can Madame Pumba Begu, the dinner. So they know Odia, the other side, or undercover police. Almost Madame Emma take it. So no, you cannot do your horn Once I can actually green right away now. We cannot do that. And
Mm-hmm.
somebody take it to no, I said we cannot do that. If you get no, I say I don't know. Other every state will have their own laws and and go under the federal government say you're gonna oversee all the laws because they are different. The way
Mm.
the Ashanti thing in Kumasi is different from the way I can for every on crying. The way I can or not for green is different from the way I move a voter region. It's find a way. So by the time they have to find a way to make every region works. So that not be that person you know. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you design the law that is suitable for that people because Ghana is rough. Ghana is
Yeah,
very rough.
yeah.
No
And
law.
the thing is, it's all because of the kind of unemployment. Unemployment ye major problem because say adwuma wom na obia wosika obia ho hen na woni time a wode ba ye enwuma one some useless things be here and there because you are you are trying to build for yourself for your family and the means is available so with my extra time,
Mm-hmm.
with my not industrialization a year juma, it'll be back day. Back morning, no, me quaria. Nioba numeration wada or one waba. Then you have some days off. By so doing, you notice say the things like leisure, travel, tour within even country no crown will even give more jobs and gradually the roads will be built like so many things no, may catch us. Even with that water transportation with and no one will generate so much wealth, so much because see it me dredging you're kind of saying these cargo cars ships are able to move on the water all the way up north to the likes of Tamale and Wa. Cost of transporting things from the northern regions to Burkina Faso and will be increased. So they'll get things faster. Ports will be on almost all these regions coming down. And a baby a port to be Ubenya hotel or Ubenya businesses are spring up because it becomes a business hub.
Of
This will
course, of course.
this will open up and give so much opportunities for the youth who are coming up. In Tonya Kono, to when university crana our qualification within the secondary which is tailored to industry now or corner that section. So
Of
Kwame
course.
Nkrumah in America, Kwame Nkrumah a tire factory. Last time we be able to try a whole video. Oh, Charlie, machines this is what you see. Me no kase. The machines are there.
Machines.
Ties ni bi kura na machine that switch him and this building has been there for almost 67 solid years. We 10 years square feet were 50 something years. Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
50 something the building has been there for more than 30 solid years. Obianko abambia ni ho a wakọ ho aka se wo de se menye yi kra na ma me pe companies a omo yi na omo mehwe na yehwe se bit ma revive na no that is not part of their Debbie and count me ho kra
Master, Mr. Emma, Ghana no, here arrested for it. Ghana, even look at Accra itself. Accra capital, no, Krano. Look at how Accra is designed. And Accra, was Ghana FA. No, Ghana FA. It's just some areas be, uh, Mama, so bad when you be all the Ghana crying all the regions no go there and redesign the roads. No, on your I don't quite legacy man. On your fan because look at Accra. One of my crab cars are facing because once I pay a beer can here, there can your portals and and the said you have to make your country attractive. No, if you are,
CCR.
I saw about one first. I saw
Yeah.
about one first. Now about said or no, or average out. The more bunch in the average year was sitting very nice makeups, hair, clothes, shoes, everything's on point. Now don't know no. It's no basa and then pub one practice. No, who do you think people gonna call? If this of me, they're going out to just to seek for a manner. Who they gonna call? Obama was saying who come on when you was saying who come on. He's gonna attract more people. It's the Ghana have everything that attracts people, but the details, attention to details is not there. But the roads are not good in Ghana. The security so some areas security is bad. Some areas not even water, not even running water.
I think say,
Who are you going to attract as investor? Investors, nobody, they look at all this stuff. They
Of
look at
course.
speed. If they do manufacturing, whatever you remember, they want speed. Say, me, not me, farms or now me expect me normal. I say me harvest here within about 1 hour, 2, 3, 4 hours. I didn't know ever shipping point. Air call overseas. The so all the normal good car, most all the free, not something back Accra. It can take almost about 2 days or
Hmm.
it can take about 2 days.
Yes.
It's,
We tell you,
Ghana, oh yeah. No, Obika, I said, I bet not across the whole road. I'm not for actually.
There you go.
Oh, they need to make the country attractive. That's what the China did. That's what Vietnam is doing now. That's what Singapore have done. It will make your country attractive. And you can't believe how many millions of people they are there. They have the money to invest in other people's country. They have a lot of investors that are there, but they check for so many stuff. I'm not gonna get power that is a little bit suitable for my job, which is cheaper for me to invest in that country. May I have a good logistics, roads, all this kind of stuff. I'm not gonna have it a little bit cheaper and easier. Labor, Ghana should have even cheaper labor than China. So why people are not investing there? Because the attention of details is not there. Remember, if you put your crack me, I'm be cry, I can say, me macro more crab him. If you took it,
Ateche,
yeah.
Polo, Taliho.
me can't start the actual, me can't start the actual. Me back Ghana some time ago, and that that was 2000 and was it about 2010 or so? And me banana me I'm a first class in Ghana. And me come back no. Many obicha used to be nipa kona so ask me name kakra anti in a minute have every conversation or MP I was says to human be this and so okay cause me who big board be wo hunting e be na mama catch my attention and also so how do you see Ghana I'm back Ghana how do you see Ghana so Ghana is okay but it has a lot of stuff that need to be done and also so what can you do as a Ghanaian and I say and I'm into landscaping and I'm into farming. And I'm sharing the importance of growing grass. That's all grass are. It eliminates, it takes off, erosion. It takes off erosion. And it takes off in footflow. And grass as well. They don't attract too much bacteria and germs. And you got a more talking because of too much grass in it, and so far a cleaning can go get us in him. Because all grass, so far, you're never gonna see after grass so unless there's a problem in that area with maybe the pipes or the something's going wrong. Be a pipe, be a Boston and be actually after grass so. And also, sir, take my number, call me, I'll be in Philly and Florida. My 3 numbers, including Ghana number. I feel my friend there twice. I feel no or 2 lands opening in partial. I don't need anything from you. I don't need nothing from you. But I'm no dear no. Now, I say you are interested. We are there to work. Over my Juma, I will do the Juma no to your satisfaction. But I have to get paid, and I get paid. I'm not gonna come and take your money, government's money, and do not do my job. And also, okay, I feel friend now. My secretary, and then the cast and then as matter, forget about it. We don't, we don't even know the importance of all this stuff. And over Busha, that's the difference between a Busha and most of the African countries. They grow grass, they do their their workways, and Obia Wofibiano, they will city line and all property line. It will over the grass now be do city line no. That city line so after there from the walkway and the going to the road no. At the time you'll be in a juma. That's why we don't see too much in foot of Buche Babyano. Because they respect that and say with that grass no, we cannot cover all the lands. If you know, so that attraction plan is not there. Moving forward no, mean your contract be Accra, Medina, Pantan Road no. It's like I'm not landscape or a crown home. You be grass neck a dear a quine fin. Master, a do baby, make my human, master to money in a master grass seed from her out of mowers, out of flower seeds. You mama be a nesting in a do no, and a question on the frame, Mr. Master. No, Oma said a crown made grass girl when I will be a food channel. It's okay. You can see that these people are not intentional about so many normal. And normal attracted the papa. Oh, and normal attracted the papa. A crumble said, we need. Oh, I have the country is already neat, so I don't miss too much from my original country. I'm free over. There's water supply is the same as maybe I'm free over. The society is the same. Security is the same. And no, when the buy, they don't miss too much from our original country. No, free mobile. We need a lot. We need to learn a lot because making a country better. No, it's a copycat. If you are a fireman, you just copycat and also use it. Like we are for Ghana, so Ghana education system. Maybe the future is better in Ghana if it comes to education. They came and see how it is, and they're gonna replicate. I know so almost close. So building a nation right now is a copycat. Singapore for that, I'm really that's it. But yeah, the next it's all about that corruption. I can't watch them. Corruption. It's all about that corruption.
Same thing in Malaysia, Timmy feeling the crew maybe the kind of saying, he says if you are a no could if you could a country car engine oil, lubricant free. Now, at the corner, a bell coin name, a in the Akasia Nimdi. Ghana, ye hear, they say, I was say a pet, a through visa, a form visa. Near Yam near the Salmon for Adrian. We need a total mind changing, total reset of our minds. And yes, our party, Charlie, forget on your car, on senior. As my kind of many I like the fact that you made mention say you and it's unfortunate say you sat down, you've made some plans, you've agreed on a work scale, everything is ready to set up in motion, and then they call you and tell you say who cry here grass be what kind of nonsense is this?
Yep.
No, what kind of nonsense is this? Say me ne wa ya agreement na view ma toto no me wo se me nya mo wa ne nya yi nyina metimba be dua na ma plant na ma sha ase ya yi no wa fe me akaka ma be no aka che me say una nye bi because grass be afufu wo grass be afufu wo nti e no an ye nya ne sa you can't do that with Europe or America or any. No. You pay. Oh, Debbie. Check. Obakacho say if you call to cancel in less than 48 hours to the timer, you will not get a refund. Yeah.
It's your mind. No.
This is the kind of country that we are living in.
Oh yeah.
A beating the month when you're to me, bibini, before the binya to me, kakrebi, and not a general, why is ni be a te, tiafaso. Now you, I am praying, said Mahama, Bana Waban. I am hoping, if he truly is coming for the Ghanaian people, then he will be able to make some changes. But I don't want him to be in the sense, say, he's going to focus all his attention on trying to change the MPP. It will not work. Juma. On focusing now on MPP will frustrate the guy. On base, 4 years now, best nature. No one, hey. You didn't minute be we court me court me say yen ye wo pesa wo yen so na yiri ho na yen yi what yen yi na one say what tune say free home after no one dealing with omo maka no so you keep tabs on them no one dealing with omo plucky all the loopholes na pia revenue na obenya from say axle for na abegia half one abeja say half one abeja na gini combine na nefe use fa ye mpuntu djuma ewom na say okase o masaba no okase o akọ bobo sinya o forget it before the parliament was dissolved
Obechia nipa all the big names nibi but man say mom na ase na same man for there you know.
No, me coming come say, Akufo-Addo, sa emra na why president then went to me bogus. It is bogus. Ghana nkwana do sa dey we. It's only in Ghana. Hey, mother, why I was so much channel. I was saying channel near channel na fu no so ama. You ya da be gina ho. No, like and yes, man, Sujana, and come this way. For every year now, by you know, you bet to a full so because I'm here. No, when I leader, so accountability falls on you. And so kind of my call or more, shall I say, because say or to two a normal year, he would have been able to do it, but then he didn't. And what the year bushing some na gabi or chedakon na no did you fire na garbage or no gabi or chedakon so no what the contract investors about money more instance say or more bano babe bro man now mobile man your my win now my or cash no we are or yarn or say contract and foul no one who got be approve we are no attack catcher say the firm, one fan firm as representative, Ghana, the forget it. Your contract will not go through. Company Empire for council contract then go through because only a Akufo-Addo year one. Only the cousin year one. Say I didn't even have a year bush idea. No, or mining, my yin own. Only Obia Basse or Bebuano. Now, who see dine my yen man. There be Kofa Jakon, not Kofa. No more gift canon, no more dear, or more yet, or may say, I was so much Akufo-Addo. I don't care. They need to capture that man. Say no, no one met Massy, and the full moon just so. May say, no, see, it's high time. Ghanaians need to be radical. Yes, sir. The real man see colonel, yet the one did 80 years. 80 years now, you say. 80 years now, you say. 80 years, you say. 80 years, you're Janindi. 80 years up to date, I'm not catching. Ghana has no place in the constitution of Ghana for disabled people. For disabled people, and then Obia Sebi and Saka nature, and go back to my judge Jumakakano, almost the last time another
time, okay. Now, Omo say, Crano, Omo disabled, Crano, you being it.
No,
what the country not only plans for anything. No.
Hello? It's a what do you need 2 times and your mouth feedback? I mean, keep it back.
Okay, my man.
So disabled, we have disabled people in the country. Your disabled people are more Ghana. We have no provision for them. No provision, zero. We have woman near Jumaya.
Hello?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
also my yiba akune film.
We have disabled people who don't have any work to do. They don't have any jobs. They don't have
Hope.
any hope. Number two, they don't have even the life of Ahano. They are well protected in America and Europe. Tell it, we see company no one for a park, one for disabled space and come on and look how the team for discrimination.
They say discrimination.
Yes,
I do want to agro.
sure. You want
Oh,
to
yeah.
anything I want disabled or says radio or home. Like no, never. It doesn't happen. This is the only call for arguing. Whatever call worse than one they pay the person on to say they give the person credit every single month. The man can the fashion on a deal when an outcome be when or bad and person through the essence snake wave revolution. Nipa dia adwene kama say nipa dia adwene say aba na mo gyina mo ka kyɛn sɛ wɔyɛ scammer.
I know there are no people why you guys should even pay attention because politics is a dirty game. Say design at their commercial. I'm not one way it's gonna fit you perfectly. Oh, and some of the stuff, no, you also have to have people to come and advocate. Say, no, that's not how this person is. Because politics is a dirty game. And then, and this is for almost no, HS back, no. What happened to NDC? It was very irrelevant. No, I'm not for credit say NDC crown, baby. Oh, and almost it can be the next 4 years, and I can be laughing. Oh, and like I said, the work have to, if he's gonna come back there, the work has to begin as soon as possible. Maybe it can be his turn in the next 4 years. Because Ghana not there. Here reset, Ghana need reset. Ghana have a lot of stuff.
Ghana need Nana Kwambidi ASAP because me and I can say Kanya Kwambidi say yes, well to do. So I want to be now. He's not dependent on party beer. So the fact that we're well to do now on one casa, he's able to stand on his own. And no mommy that assurance because he's not just a millionaire, he's a billionaire too. When you're billionaire, like
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Messi Sasam no ebe kan no ochina.
Okay.
Say with it. So Ghana they are all interconnected.
10 point bi ana say ye wo ho na nka me pese me kan wan asem aba na kwa me be dey akwa until say obepia be kasa, but I think say we have to because bi ana okotia obun say yes, people are really waiting. Obun say people are really waiting. So
No, my number on yes na on bana cause me by now, no, I'm expecting him to be even more active than he was during the tour. No? I was very, very active.
Yeah, and at least by this time we should know which regional offices are there. Near Koso, who to contact, who to call.
Yeah, and we should know the plan. I understand that he wants to do as movement and the Papa Modi and Kasana was saying movement, not party.
Movement there, it's not gonna work because
the moment party. The moment you bring it as a party, I understand we need people. I understand we need the joint of proper setting of party. And he needs to do it, but if he makes it as a party, then you become obliged to do certain things. But maybe the say he should Say movement no person because there are movement who are on my yeah or more back on the kind of saying election ballot as a movement proper way because the moment I'll be in a party, no, then certain factors, you know, I said last time we cast on John and Kazam Oko join
Miss Emma, the point say, the point say, so what am I as a party? Also, the way we understand politics back home, no, you know, is way different from the way the Westerners understand politics. And here, you have to, you know, we are in democracy, for how long? But we haven't even struck the face of democracy in our country because people doesn't even understand your constitution now. They don't even understand the constitution. They don't even understand why they even voting for. And see, Sebe, or UK, let's say you US and other countries, no, can somebody can influence you with $20 because who can now the person can go to jail.
oh
Oh,
yes.
but you had yeah part of the world no I Ghana no. I bet the norm 10 or bit make a job to be say so one man is coming to mount. Acquire the normal way of our politics in Ghana.
People
Oh,
we see way is for sale. Kokopoti way is for sale. Is for sale. People say it.
yep.
They say it.
If you I'm bet the norm 10 no only say because about there I have to get some kind of payment. And some or I have to get some kind of goodies. Say, Bremen more, Bremen one man t-shirt, or then I meant 2 months. They don't even know. Say you have to even contribute to your party now supporting or no. You have to contribute to the party. SOS. They don't even understand all this stuff. So the democracy in Ghana needs, it's like a virgin thing. It's like a new thing. But people still don't understand it. Oh no, people doesn't understand. Say I have to contribute to my party. Now say whoever I'm supporting, I have to contribute to them. They don't understand it. But rather than you have to spend money on them. Then another come be there banner be brave NTS no. Oh no, but I meska dia na manye say so and we bother any negative stories no more. And the obi can be biana na amanfo asom den no more can without no facts. So our politics is so different. It's so different to he has to come as a political party. And I know what
Yeah.
be more leverage over Obia Omoye independent, no.
A lot of leverage because
Um,
it's a one as a political party. No. And no ma Jane Aduko Mensa etumi ye ni oye no.
oh yeah. Say,
You have
no pulling a agent because we are not a political party.
it was that.
But then Oman is stifled in the first place.
Say, I know say he have done very well. Maybe the numbers maybe he can go to maybe 2-3 million people because only pulling just not there. Anything goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anything goes. Because we know do a balance say see the independent we don't have nobody. Maybe it might have maybe gone over 1 million or 2 million people. But so almost I'm not forgetting momentum say now come the when you be 2 million people no. Okay, no the next he can win. They want to break that thing down. It's no, he knows that MPP was gonna win. They were trying to do everything to block any other Obi or threat piano. They were trying to block that person. But no, say and this about when very, very massively. So no, they didn't know. And all that issue was doing is to do and help MPP. And he also the Nakomedakon was the number one threat apart from NDC. No, he was the number one threat to MPP. And he pulling just yes, about 48 hours to election. And a candidate is still asking for accreditation.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
A joke. A joke. No, it's an indication of the
I
issue's
have to wrap
motives
up.
straight away.
Seboatini Brafoto any hopes. So for Miss Remo, your brother Hopes TV Global or YouTube channel or any ama bebre also inti. I will plead with you to go and support him. Here, Papa.
Okay.
Thank you guys for joining today. Mr. T and very dull. Me and I'm feel set and ne crowd can I say me step down kakra but na madam for no frame me regarding sa tax na sema mo salary asem was like chale when he said me the beba floor no so we talk about it. Let me give all of you best 2 minutes for wrap up. Then I will end it.
Okay.
Inti,
Okay, Mr. Ma,
no,
okay, I came in the middle, and I didn't know about that task. No, and the make say if Ghana say if you want to take Ghana to another level now, as I've been saying saying all the time, say we need to support whoever party is on right now. For Ghana now, we need collective effort. I bet me they are bringing the country up. Oh, now Mahama so Obano, His Excellency, also any there, Obit Maye, to reset Ghana for the next it can be whatever no after him no. Oh, but he has to tackle about a couple of things, especially corruption. No, you need to tackle that is the downfall of Ghana right now, and most of the African countries. No, that's our downfall. It's corruption.
I
It's
agree.
putting it in the foot on some people's throat for them to see that place is not a place to go and make riches, but it's a place to go and serve their constituencies, their regions, and their their people. So that's all I'm gonna say right now, and we hope that this channel also will grow because we're doing a fantastic job. We hope that we're gonna support you whatever way for your channel also to grow.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Boatin Yakupon Shirao. We lost one member though in the group. I'm trying to find out what's going on, but I will still find out. But
Yes, Madam Ase, there will be home my training now. Quick one, just 2 minutes. At the end of the day, Ghana and Corona in yepe. And step you yesterday you want yes making the ab one you also put effort in. And I'm praying say now Mahama Abano, yes, he will put Ghana first above party. He put Ghana first above party. Now on making sure say he's putting he's putting his foot down on certain things. My number one issue honestly my number one target I want him to do is first of all put Ghana first now on tackle unemployment. So I say and cook on getting na say no idea obetimi your bomb pies now coupon one now put me and put it as much effort in. Every little helps in whichever way. The kakra mo kan.
all right, thank you so much. Marco Joe, and
Adewa,
water,
me wa ha.
Patron, young quay.
I'm so jam different there will be as jabu atene. I hope ne obi a o tie bi a say yeah. Yes, you any opportunity ne yeah, yetumi a contribute say ne so my Ghana be betimi aye. The fact say nyame ayin adoma ye be du ama no ne nche say ye be bu Ghana bonfie ho ade na ewo ye na no. Ye kondo de bia say ye be den ye man be yi. Tin say dia ye kan no. Jabu aten kan no. Pa ne ye bo ne obi akan say ma nyame insisa de sometimes when change comes it's not easy. It comes with a price. The empire ye born say nyame na be ya dom na say ni da so man na so wakotena se we hu the mistakes or yeah we are hoping say this time around in the mistakes be better at least no to say the Ghana issue right now is about unemployment edumani o man
Of
you know
course.
it don't need to be a multi million or billion establishment or industries. We can start from somewhere, producing our own food. A bit say tomatoes, yeah, and call you can say Burkina Faso, ya tomatoes,
So,
ne, Zania man, what I say, bet me support it. Now you make sure because your problem at your war Ghana no would industrialization now you lack because even if we have the raw materials of Ghana, you need any adeɛ bi a ɛbɛtumi sustain saa raw materials na bɛyɛ finished goods. Nti de bi raw na yɛtɔn raw no so yɛni preserving a process a plant a tumi preserve saa nneɛma no. Nti no okuani no wayɛ anaasɛ the individual no will put in the effort ayɛ biribi but adeɛ no ɔyɛ only ready market. Nti na you do baby a na bɛmu abu wɔn deɛ mɛkyɛw nti yɛpɛ aban a at least na ɔbɛba a obɛhu the core problem of the people. No better tackle from the foundation. At least what we do baby mpa. No be shy then about betwaso. I feel so like here me kesi the air say. The bomb person na kwame any many munyano. Obetimi aba be kasa. Yetimi who say the movement moving to a political party because Ghana no ye idea there you dream your party you do advanced level ye movement in the sanya man did too much. Obi against a movement radical. One they make sure say political party there in comfort who say oh we the party you could be able to make your be but the better to say movement and no be afraid so okay this is for certain people it's not for me and all that then yeah bonfire say it said yeah can me na be ya dom na mahama abanya be e be any effect kaka positive effect on the on the populace na Ghana so to me afan in term of na yakoye Mr. Kakame can a wise ya was a sales so my opportunity. Leja yes, I drink a car, me to get the bomb pipe between a call.
All right. Thank you
Just
so
one more thing, one quick. So if I have about a minute, now Miss me
okay.
contribute. I get back on. The next a year I had to pay our Ghana mindset on Ghana products because
Oh yeah.
I've told you I'm into farming. Me quiet Jane for it got me Jane me too and it Burkina Faso for the Mali for the ABCI, Niger for the ABCI. I'll go into a big loss because almost almost pet general free Ghana and Burkina Faso ABCI almost better Ghana again. The same thing goes to tomatoes and other vegetables. Any foodstuffs go
Yeah,
Ghana,
Samuel, quite wild because your wild because Samuel, Ghana Samuel, your child
yeah.
because Ghana, Samuel.
Idea be gonna be native produce or manufacture in Ghana no. The Ghanaians have problem with it. So it's a mindset that we have to change that narrative. No, yes, sir. This industrialization is gonna be tough for them to make their sales in Ghana. We have to just depend on foreign countries because or they have to put the percentage down how much we can import to the country. Say be Jana, we can import just about maybe 10 or 50%. And see and that's it. You have to buy made in Ghana. Say the Nigeria fire say they don't nobody can import rice to Nigeria. It has to be made in Nigeria rice. Otherwise, this industrialization, it's going to be a problem. Ghanaians consuming and buying those products, no. And see, it's one area they have to even put a lot of emphasis over there.
I understand. It's very important. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being part of this show, man. Mr. T and I'm in the services. When you see that I'm rolling the Ghana national anthem, just say roll it out. Tomorrow I will be here, God willing. It's gonna be about Nyama there's 10 reasons I think Senana Kwame should come up and we'll support him and we'll do that tomorrow.
That's it.
Miss out there and support our brother Hopes TV.
Yes,
Go
yes. So be
subscribe.
a
Yeah,
subscribe.
me
Why?
back of subscribers is here.
Thank
But
you, thank you,
Oh,
thank you. Adamasi.
yeah, men count.
And count also.
Miss Nemo, please. Yanko Buano.
Yes.
God bless all of you.
Bless you too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you.